Welcome to the Full Court Entertainment Podcast. I'm your host, Sheldon Moore. That's my co-host, Charles Jackson. How you doing, brother? And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, y'all. Merry Christmas. I'm doing all right, man. Christmas is coming up in a couple of days. In the holiday spirits. So doing good. How about
Now
you?
you, now you got on the elf hat.
Elf hat. Yeah, my elf hat.
The elf hat.
Yeah.
It'd be different
I'm
if it
Miss
could fit on your
I'm
head.
Mrs. Claus. I'm Mrs. Claus' little helper.
Y'all. Nah, this man is crazy, bro. Hey, first of all, why did you tag me in the freaking the text group chat last week? Why
Bear
did you
down,
tag
nigga.
me?
Bear down. Bear down.
But why did you tag me though? I'm confused.
Cause
Why did you tag?
cause you a hater. You a Bears hater.
Did
You
I
said what
not
did you
pick them
say?
to
What did you
win?
say? Nah, but what did you say? What did you say last week before you picked them
I
to win?
said, I said if Michael Parsons would play, I would probably pick differently, but he wasn't
Exactly.
playing.
Exactly. That's
So,
the
but
problem
he
right
didn't
there.
play though. But he didn't play though.
If you're a secondary Bears fan, if the Eagles are not playing, you're supposed to be rooting for the Bears. Or even if the Eagles are playing, if the Eagles not playing the Bears, you're supposed to root for the Bears no matter what. And you don't do that. You a fake
Y'all, I
ass Bears
guarantee
fan.
you, he gonna lie. He gonna lie, right? He thought they was gonna lose. I get you now. I
No, I didn't.
guarantee he thought he was gonna.
No, I
He's
didn't.
lying. He's lying. He's lying. He's lying. He don't
I
believe
picked
that.
them to
He
win. What are you talking about? I
yeah.
picked them to win.
Oh yes, you picked him to win, but I'm saying throughout that game,
Bro,
your percentage got a little lower though.
no.
I'm telling
Bro,
you. All right, yeah.
Caleb has led that Bears team to five well, now six, but five close game wins, G. Why would I be nervous? He's
So
done it
so
all
you had
season. He's
wait.
proven
So you had
himself.
so you had faith they was gonna recover the onside kick. My point
A
exactly.
little
My
bit,
point.
a
I
little
don't want to
bit,
hear that.
a
I don't want
little
to hear that.
bit,
You pause. You pause. You
a
pause. I
little
don't want to hear
bit.
that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to
I
hear that.
mean,
I don't want to hear
I
that.
knew it
You
was a low percentage,
pause.
but I had faith. Shit, that was the only way we was gonna win.
I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear that. But let's start. Let's get it started, bro. Let's get it started with the football recapping week 16. Let's start with the Bears. Let's start with them. The Bears came back. They were down, I think it was like 16 to like 3, I think at one point. Came back down, tied the game up. Caleb Williams threw a touchdown to Zacchaeus in the end zone. And then Caleb
Mhm.
Williams threw probably one of the best passes in Bears history to DJ Moore, my long lost cousin, in the end zone for the game when a touchdown. Bears win 22-16. What was your thoughts on that comeback win by the Bears? What was your thoughts?
I thought the defense played great. We put Jordan Love in the dirt, made him lead a game early, and then but credit to Malik Willis, he made some good throws, he made some good runs. He rushed for 44 yards. So he did his thing to try to help the Packers win. But I gotta get love to my boy Caleb. Even though Caleb, still misses some open throws, he did what he had to do to get us this dub. Our run game wasn't really there this week, so we had to rely on the pass. But it hurts to see that when Rome is out and Luther Burden is out, DJ Moore, this is the only time DJ Moore can have a good game. We need DJ Moore to be this consistent throughout the entire playoffs. So I need Ben Johnson, I need Caleb and DJ Moore to all get on the same page because when DJ Moore is playing well, the Bears are playing well. And then on top of that, Rome has a lot of drops, man. So it's like if you get DJ Moore involved, that opens up the field for Rome. It opens up the field for Luther Burton, Zacchaeus, Cole Loveland, Kamei. It opens up the field for everybody. So I just want to see more from DJ Moore and this offense, to be honest. But it was a good game throughout. It was a good game throughout. You want to call that onside kick lucky? It wasn't lucky. That's what we do. We make big plays when we need them. Okay. The Bears have done it all season. They've made big plays. They've gotten key stops the entire season.
That is lucky
But it
though.
was a great game.
That
It was a great
the
game.
onside kick is luck. We not gonna act like onside kicks just happen frequently. If that was the case, I give you that. I think they showed the stat. I think teams all year are like 4 for like 60 something on onside kicks. It
and we won all
rarely
of them.
happens. I know you guys are one of them, but don't act like it just magically just happens all the time. That's just not true. It's luck. It's lucky that Romeo Dobbs, who's supposed to be a receiver, he's out there, then he fumbles the ball. Like that's luck.
His
But
ass
Caleb
got
Williams
scared.
came. Here you go. But Caleb
Boy, we was
Williams,
hitting
I
them niggas
give him
all
his
night.
okay. Caleb Williams came down and did what he was supposed to do. Came down, he made some good throws. He almost sold literally at the end, but he threw that fourth down touchdown pass. That was amazing. And then in overtime, Bears defense came to play, stopped them. They got the ball back. Caleb Williams threw probably one of the best touchdown passes of his career. Like that was an amazing throw by him. And like you said, the Bears been doing this all year. I think they said that they got 5 behind wins, like come from behind
This,
wins this
this
year.
is, I think
That
this
would
is
make it
6.
6. That would make it
Yeah,
6. Yeah, that would make it 6. And I think that's a franchise record, or that's just the most in the league. That doesn't matter. That's still like crazy that they've been able to make these great comebacks. And give the Bears some credit. They are 11-4 right now. They are in really prime position to win the division. Because you beat the Packers. The only way you guys would lose the division, you guys basically will have to lose out, and the Lions will have to win out. So that's really the only chance. Is there a possibility? Yeah, it's a possibility, but the Bears control their own destiny. Like the Bears go to the playoffs regardless. That doesn't matter. But just to get the second seed, they still low key got a chance of getting the first seed too. They still got a legit chance. They will have to win out, and I think the Seahawks got to lose out. So they got a legit chance of getting a bye, which every team wants a bye. But you gotta give the Bears
you
some credit.
you know what this
What? Go
reminds
ahead.
me of? This reminds me of that season with Kirk Cousins in Minnesota when they had all them comeback wins. Now the only thing is, that season didn't end too well for the Vikings, but I hope Caleb and them boys, like I said, we can't be doing this every game. We need some dominant wins to close out the season. But um, hopefully when the playoffs come around, we don't have to fight back like we've been doing the entire season.
Right now, the Bears, they're the second seed. They will face the Packers again. They will face the Packers again if they ended today. Like
BTA.
it's still up for grabs. It's still up for grabs, but that would still be a good game. Both the games were close. Both the games were close. Came
Mhm.
literally both came down to the wire. So give the Bears credit. Give Caleb Willis credit. He is his sophomore year. He's been really, really good. Like he's had some up and downs his second year, but and is in the new system with a new coach. But overall, he's been good. I give him like
I,
his credit. He's been really good. Go ahead.
I think he's
You gotta
like
say something.
I think he's like 600 yards away from having a 4,000 yard
He
season
is.
too.
He has. I think he has to get like 250 in like each game, which he can. He can
Which is
do that.
possible.
He can
Yeah, that's
really.
possible.
Yeah, he can definitely do that. And be. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. People were saying it already, and I mean, you could. It's not. I'm not talking about you, but just in general. He probably is the best quarterback the Bears have ever had, low key.
I think he is.
Like it's just facts. He probably is.
I think he is.
Like I don't like he's better than like at least in our quarterbacks we saying he's better than Justin Fields, he's better than Mitchell Trubisky, he's better than Jay Cutler, better than all them dudes. Like those probably the best.
Rex Grossman.
Yeah, he clears Rex Grossman. Kyle Orton, he better than them. Honestly, he clears damn near probably clear all of them. Maybe not Jay Cutler. He may not clear him, but he's definitely better. But everybody else, he damn near clears. He clears everybody else. Like all them dudes, ain't nobody worried about them. But good win by the Bears. Let's start with honestly probably the game of the year. We should that's what the game should start at. The Rams and the Seahawks. The Seahawks were down by 15 points. They came back, tied the game up, and Sam Darnold, who was playing not good in the first half,
Playing
played really
Boo.
good in the second half. Played good in the second half and led the comeback to win 38-37 against the Rams. And we saw Puka Nacua have a monster game. 12 for 20, 12 for 225, 2 touchdowns. Matthew Stafford for 400 yards and 3 touchdowns. What was your thoughts on possibly the game of the year?
But before I go, Black Rodent, what up, bro? And happy holidays, Simone. Um, but You gotta get Sam Darnold, like you said, he played butt in that first half. And then the second half he stepped it up, but you gotta give credit to Kenneth Walker, bro. He hit that 55-yard TD, which they really needed to start the third. Because if they didn't get that, it was gonna look scary because the Rams were in control the entire game. And then Jackson Smith for Jigma, he really caught it on in the second half. But credit to Sam Darnold. This was a great game. I honestly think they should have lost that game because at the end, they called what was that backwards pass or something like that. They called that.
Yeah, it was a
And
backwards pass. Technically, it's a fumble, and they picked it up
yeah,
in the end zone. So
yeah. So it was like that was kind of shaky. But it was a great game. It was a great game throughout. I feel like if they would have had Devontae Adams, this would have been a different story. Um,
I can't use that excuse.
but
I
after
can't
this,
use that.
do you still think Matthew Stafford's MVP?
Yes,
Because this was a
he's in
game
the
they supposed
driver's
to
seat.
win.
I don't think him losing this. It's not like they got blown out and he played bad. He still played really good. So yes, he's still in the driver's seat to win MVP. Now Drake May, we probably get in that game after this, but Drake May did go into Baltimore. Baltimore ain't been good, but he did go into Baltimore, lead the comeback, and they won. But Matthew Stafford been hooping all year. Matthew Stafford been hooping all year, and he had a really good game. I can't blame him for the defense just not getting key stops when you're up by 15 points. Like it's not Matthew Stafford's fault that Rashid Shaheed returns a punt. That's not my fault. Like special teams, the special teams coach just got fired because of that. Like, well, not because of that specific play, but he got fired because special teams been boo boo. And then your defense can get a key stop. And that's not my fault. Matthew Stafford been hooping, bro. Puka Nacua is top 5. He might not be
He looking
5
like
either.
he looking like he look him between him and Jackson Smith and Jigma this season. Toss up.
I probably still go JSN because it's just JSN. Puka got something to say, bro. He got something to say. But Matthew Stafford had a good game. Sam Darnold, like I said, he turned it up and late in the second half. He played pretty good, but they just made the key stops and Sam Darnold he threw that touchdown to JSN in overtime and then they got for a 2-point conversion. I'm glad they went for 2 because it's like we're trying to win. We ain't trying to go in no overtime and
Mm-hmm.
tie this game up. We trying to get the division. Like it looks like either the Bears or basically one of these NFC West teams are gonna get a first round bye. Like that's what's gonna happen. And like you said, Kenneth Walker finally had a good game. He had a monster game if we're being honest. JSN
Mm-hmm.
played good, but Puka like 12 for 225 and 2 touchdowns. That's
Yeah, I don't think
amazing,
I've
bro.
ever
But
seen a wide receiver go for 200 yards, bro.
I think Tyreek Hill did it like some years ago when he was on Chiefs. I think he did it. I think it was that game against Tampa Bay. I think he had like 200 yards. Like I mean, bro, but bro, that's the thing about Matthew Stafford. He will spam you. He's going to spam you, bro. He did the same thing with Cooper Cup, and he's doing the same thing with Puka. He will spam you the ball. I love to play with Matthew Stafford. But like Devontae Adams, it hurts. But I think the Rams, I don't know who they play next week. I know they play the Cardinals, I think. No, I think they beat the Cardinals. No, I think they end with the Cardinals. Free W coupon.
You said the Rams, right?
And they
They play the
faced the
Falcons.
Falcons.
Yeah,
They
the
should
Falcons.
BTA them. They should BTA them. So they end with Falcons and Cardinals. BTA both of them. So, but the Rams, they're good. They're a really good team. But the Seahawks got to worry about them, man. That defense is stacked, and if Sam Darnold could play good, they got a chance. They really got a chance of making an NFC Championship game. I'm not gonna talk about the Eagles because it's the Commanders. We BTA, easy dub. Ain't nothing worried about that. Saints and Jets. I mean, the Jets are garbage. Saints. I told you Tyler Swift been playing decent. I told you he been playing decent. That man been hooping. Tyler Swift. Hey, you know the Jets don't have an NO this whole year, and
What?
they could become all year. They don't have an interception all year,
Hey, you
and
seen
they
that they
said
head
that.
coach so much and they got a plan? Nigga, what
I
plan
mean,
do
Aaron
y'all
Glenn.
have?
Aaron Glenn, you gotta say the right things though. You gotta say that to like the fans
Man,
instead and tell them like, look, man, we got a plan. Trust the process, bro. Trust the process. I know we not good, but come on, we trust us, brother. You gotta trust me. So if you a just fan, you ain't listening to that.
hell no.
Here you go, bro. You gotta believe, bro. You gotta believe. So when
I
Ryan
mean,
Poles was saying we got a plan, you believed it.
yeah, because he actually
Oh, here
showed
you go.
he showed us, that he was taking the right steps. But to be honest, they shouldn't even be 3-12. It was a couple of games that they should have won. So they should be better than 3-12, honestly. I think it was like at least
I
two or three
mean,
games that they were supposed to win that they lost. So
they so bad, bro. They so garbage. Vikings and Giants toilet bowl. Jackson Dart played like straight garbage. He played like trash, bro. And JJ McCarthy got injured again. I, he stay hurt. He
man, go
stay
get
hurt. I mean, they
go
got the
trade
dub.
for Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow don't want to be there no
I'm
more. Either
telling you.
him or Tua.
Yeah, I'll take Joe Burrow over Tua
Oh
easily.
yeah, for sure. But if you can't get Joe, go get Tua.
Bengals Dolphins. Bengals BTA Dolphins. I mean, it's crazy because after we talked, they benched Tua. Like Tua's not going back there. If I'm Tua, I'm pissed because it's like, damn, I don't be in Florida no more. That fucking sucks. I'm gonna miss that Florida sun, man. And then I'll be pissed if
Man,
I was him.
if he wanna keep his career, he better move on.
Uh, let's talk about Bills and the Browns. Josh Allen really didn't have a really good game. Shador Sanders, he struggled again. Bills win 23-20. Josh Allen 12 for 19, 130 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. James Cook basically carried the team. Uh, the Browns, Shador Sanders 20 for 29, 157, a touchdown, two picks. Quinshawn Judkins broke his
His
ankle?
leg,
I
his
think his
leg.
leg and his fibula. It's like, yeah, damn, that sucks. And nobody receiving it did nothing. But what's your take on like the Bills and the Browns and Shador Sanders struggling once
Um,
again?
well, that game was butt to me, to be honest, because it wasn't really, besides like the first quarter, there wasn't really much offense. That first drive, Shador led them down to and got a touchdown, so that was good to see. But I didn't think he had two picks, but I don't think he played that bad. I honestly think they need some receiver help, bro. Like, not one receiver that they had when it got over 50 yards. Jerry Judy 3 for 12. Um, Junkins was 5 for 29. Fannin was 4 for 34. Um, Trayvon Williams was, I don't even know who that is. He was 4 for 38. So it's like I really think Shador needs some receiver help out there. I mean, he tried to extend plays and help his team win, but you can't do nothing if you ain't got no talent over there, man. I didn't think he really played that bad though. I thought he played okay. I didn't think he played the best because he still had a chance. He still had a chance to drive down the field and tie the game up. But so I thought he played okay though. I didn't think he played bad per se. I thought it was just okay.
Josh Allen's still winning and playing out of his mind into the MVP race. He is an MVP candidate. He's not one or two though, but I would put him three. I put him three. The Bills will go as far as Jay takes them. Cook is having a phenomenal year rush. Man, I think he's leading the league in rushing now because Jonathan Taylor
Yeah,
just,
yeah, he
Jonathan
fell
Taylor
off.
was on a mission. Yeah, he did
Yeah,
fall
he
off.
fell
He
off.
did fall off. But James Cook has been amazing. Josh Allen didn't have he didn't honestly. I don't think Josh Allen just like Shador. I don't think he played good, but I don't think he played
He played
bad.
bad.
I
Yeah,
guess
he
you could
didn't
say
play bad.
bad for his standards, Josh Allen
Mhm.
standards. I guess you could say he played bad. I mean, they did get the W, but Shador Sanders, he got to stop with the picks, though. I feel like every game he throws at least like one pick. I feel like
I mean, this is
he
only
has
his
to
fifth
stop that
game, G. It's only his fifth game. You
every
gotta
game,
give
though.
him. You gotta give him some. I mean, bro,
Every
he. I mean, you gotta think about it though. Like, he's only had 5 weeks to prepare as a starter, and then he doesn't even have a receiving core that he has a repertoire with. I mean, relationships with. So it's like, I mean, I take it with a grain of salt. I think he's playing good for what he's been thrown into. Now, if he was doing this next season, then all right. But to be honest, the Bills are
It's
on fraud alert. They on fraud alert.
the Bills have to go to the Super Bowl. They don't even need to win. They just got to go. You, well, before real quick, Shador Sanders. What's this game? What after this game?
Game
What's this
5.
game 5? It's
Yeah,
game
it's game
5.
5.
So in 5 games, he has thrown 1,000 yards, 1,100 yards, 6 touchdowns, 8 picks. Got an 18 QBR rating. That's fucking bad. But it's only 6 games. I mean, it's 5 games. It is what it is. And a 67 passer rating. I'm just saying, like 8 picks though, like in 5 games. That's not.
Come on.
That's
Some of them
not
wasn't his
good.
fault though. Some of them wasn't his fault though.
Okay, okay. Take away the Jerry Judy one, 7. That's still
Which
not.
what game was that? It was one of them games where he threw it to one of his receivers and they bobbled it and it went in the other team's hand. It's like at least 2 or 3 picks that wasn't his fault.
Okay, we take
So
3 picks. It's
if
still that's
anything, he even or he's
so
one
5
touchdown
picks. So
ahead.
basically, a pick in each game. Basically, you're throwing a pick in each game. If you're taking 3 away, I mean, come on.
I
Like
mean,
it's
take
only
it with
been
a
five
grain of
games.
salt, Jay. Take it with why are we
I
judging
can't.
him so
No, no,
harshly
no,
when it's only
no,
been
no,
5? No,
no.
I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve any blame. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is we're judging him so harshly, like he's been starting every single game of the season when he's only had 5 games and did not have that much preparation. If he went through a whole training camp, if he was starting from the beginning of the season and he was doing all this, I would understand your sentiments. But he's only played 5 games, dog. Why you can't give him a grain of salt? He deserves blame. I'm
Then
not
keep
saying that at all. But he just
then
still
keep that
deserves a
same
grain of salt
energy for
too.
JJ McCarthy. Then I want you to keep the same energy for JJ McCarthy. See, no, no,
No,
no. You
because
got to
no,
do
no, no,
that.
no, no, no,
No,
no, no, no, no, no, no, no, no,
no.
no,
See,
no.
see, that's my
Because
thing
when
with you, bro.
the thing
That's
is
my
when
thing,
JJ
bro.
McCarthy's out there, when JJ McCarthy is out there, he makes bad plays, he makes bad throws. When Shador's out there, he's playing competent. JJ McCarthy is not playing competent. He only had what 1 or 2 good games this season, and he's been the starter for damn near 2 years, even though he got hurt last year as well. That's another thing. He can't even stay on the field.
But he's a rookie. He's been hurt majority of the year. So and he got injured in 2 games. 2 games he didn't I think it was this past game and I think it was another one. I could be wrong. But I want you to like JJ McCarthy is a rookie basically. He's basically a rookie.
You know what the difference is though? He's had a whole year
What
to study. He had a whole year to know the playbook. He had a whole year to see defenses. So Shador didn't have that. That's the big difference. Because when Jordan Love was sitting behind Aaron Rodgers, what did he do? When all the quarterbacks were sitting behind
he sat
their starter,
behind
what
him
did they
for
do?
3 years.
And JJ McCarthy's been injured for how many years?
1 year he got hurt. This is year 2.
And he's been hurt majority of this year as well.
Okay then. So why can't you do the
So
same thing with him then?
he's had the time to sit there and study the playbook. Or he should know this offense. There should be no problems on the offensive end when you've been in this system for a whole year, damn near 2 years. Shador's only
Bro,
been in this offense for 5 games, and his head coach is selling him. What do you mean?
bro. Shador Sanders, yes, 5 games. I get that. JJ McCarthy, yes, been injured, been rehabbing. He's been rehabbing all last year, comes into this year, struggling, gets hurt. What was that in game? What, 3? I think he got hurt against the Falcons. That was game 2. He got hurt in this hella time. All I'm saying is Shador Sanders has not been good when he has played. He's had one good game. One good game. JJ McCarthy, when he comes in the game, he hasn't been good either. He's had what, 2 good games? I just want you. You do this a lot. I want you to keep that same energy. You keep saying, "Oh, Shador rookie, take it with a grain of salt." But then when it's JJ McCarthy, who's a rookie technically, why can't you do the same thing for him? That's all I'm saying, bro. Just keep the same energy. You
I
can't
told you
say,
that.
"Oh, Shador Sanders is a rookie. It is what it is." But then when JJ
I
McCarthy
told you
out
that.
here, who's a rookie, who's been playing, but just say he's a rookie then. Why
No,
can't
I
we just
told
keep the
you.
same energy?
Look at the scenarios both of them are in. We're
But he's a rookie though.
one is in a good organization with a head coach who's a quarterback whisperer and an offensive guru versus another guy. Yeah, his guy has won Coach of the Year twice, but he didn't believe in him. They're messing up damn near every game. How one game you give him the wrong play calls, the wrong wristband. They wouldn't have made no mistake like that in Minnesota. And then on top of that, JJ McCarthy had a whole year in the office to learn the offense, and he still can't run that offense. That's not an excuse. You can't give him an excuse when he's had a whole year to study the offense, know his players, get a relationship with his players, and you're still playing like ass. And then he has one of the top receivers in the league. What top receiver does Shador have? His top receiver is fucking Fannin, a damn rookie or tight end rookie. And JJ McCarthy has Addison, who's a good receiver. He has TJ Hawkinson, a good tight end. And he has Justin Jefferson, a top 3 receiver in the league, dog. Like, come on, dog. Come on, G. The situations are not the same.
But he's still a rookie at the end of the day. That's what you said. That's what you said. That's what you said. You can't do that. Okay, so is Jackson Dart, we giving him a pass? This is what I'm talking about.
Yes, I will give him a pass. I will give him a pass. He's missing Malik Neighbors, who's arguably a top 5, top 10 receiver in the league. He's missing him. He has no weapons on his side. His offensive line is butt. JJ McCarthy has a good offensive line.
It's not the greatest. It's okay.
It's better than the Giants. It's great. It's better than the Cleveland.
It's okay, but it's not great. They're both playing butt. I just want you to do that same energy. You want to give Shador Sanders a pass.
He's a better quarterback than JJ. He's a better quarterback than JJ. Shador? If you put Shador on that Minnesota team, I guarantee you they would do better. That offense will look way better than what it looks with JJ McCarthy.
I think they would be the same. I think they will both struggle. I think it will be the same. I think they will literally both struggle. Okay, wait a minute. Dude, look
at what he did with Carson Wentz. The offense looked better with Carson Wentz than they did with JJ McCarthy. And everybody.
And why do you think that is? And why do you think why do you think that is though? Why do you think that is then? Why do you think that is though? Why do you think that is?
They look better with Carson.
Why do you think it looked better with? Why do you think it looked better with Carson Wentz than JJ?
He's a vet.
Why do you think it looked better?
He's a vet. Carson Wentz is a vet.
You do know. JJ McCarthy, up until that Falcons game, has only played 3 games, counting a preseason game from last year. He played 1 preseason game, got hurt, missed all of last year, and then only played 2 games. So you telling me, up until then, he only played 3 games. But we saying he dookie. But that ain't the point. So what about Dylan Gabriel?
Even in them 3 games, he showed us nothing.
Are we giving Dylan Gabriel
was ass?
He's okay, but he got the same thing too. No.
He even came out your own mouth. Dylan Gabriel was garbage. What do you mean?
No, I'm saying I know that, but I'm saying, what do we think of Dylan Gabriel did? He had the same amount of time as Shador, got the same players. Are we giving him a pass too, or is he garbage?
He's garbage. Why would we give him a pass?
Why is he
earlier in the season?
See it. Oh my God!
Early in the season, they were running a competent offense for him. There were no mistakes. He had preparation. He was getting throws in training camp. He had everything to succeed. What did Shador have to succeed? What did he have to succeed? Nothing.
What did you say, bro? You act like,
he got
acting like Dylan
reps the entire training camp. What are you talking about?
That's not true. That's not all the entire.
No fucking first team reps until the first time he was going to start. What do you mean?
But first of all, Dylan Gabriel did not get first team reps the entire offseason. That's not true. Did he get more than Shador? Yes. No, he did. I said he did, but I'm saying not the entire offseason. Bro, look at this. You can't do that, bro. You just can't. You're just like LaShawn McCoy. You're dick riding.
No,
It's
no,
okay.
no.
It's
You're
okay. No,
LaShawn
no,
McCoy.
no,
You're
bro.
a hater.
No,
You're a
no,
hater. You're a
no, bro.
certified
No,
hater, dog.
no. I'm staying consistent. I'm staying consistent. You can't say Shador gets a pass, but when Dylan Gabriel has the same amount of players, the same offensive weak ass line, when it was out there garbage, you can't say, he trash. But when it's Shador, it's like, he's a rookie. I can do the same thing with Dylan Gabriel. He's a rookie. I
Hold
want you
on.
to stay consistent.
Didn't it come out your own mouth that they were not calling the same plays for Shador that they were for Dylan Gabriel? So what do you mean? They were setting Dylan Gabriel up to succeed. They just started calling good plays for Shador. We didn't see any mishaps with Dylan Gabriel. We didn't see any mistakes when it came to coaching with Dylan Gabriel, but we seen hella mistakes when it came to Shador.
He was bad. Dylan Gabriel was playing bad.
Did they fuck up a wristband with Dylan Gabriel? No. Did they give him?
Oh my God.
Did they make sure? Did they make sure they were calling the right plays that fit Shador when he first started? No. What are you talking about?
Bro,
Dylan Gabriel got to throw the ball damn near hella times. Shador didn't. His first start, Shador went through the ball less than 30 times. What are you talking about? And they let Dylan Gabriel throw the ball when he can't even throw past 25 yards. Come on now.
First of all, I don't think a wristband is the game changer against the Bears. I don't think that's just this game changer. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
He's a rookie who's only been at that point. We started with like 2-3 games. He doesn't know all the plays yet. What do you mean?
No.
So that wristband is very helpful.
But I'm okay. So if he was facing against the Patriots, you think that wristband was just gonna be a game changer for them beating the Patriots?
It would have been a game changer even if they was facing the weakest team in the league.
Answer the question. Would that wristband miss?
It would have been a game changer even if they were facing the weakest team in the league. It would have been a game changer no matter what.
That wristband is not a game changer against the Bears.
What did they use the wristband
it's not a game changer.
What did they use the wristband for, Sheldon?
It's for the plays, but they got the plays. But we not to act like, first of all.
So if they're in my ear calling one play and I look to my wristband and see what play that is, and it's not on my wristband, how the fuck is that not setting me up for failure? They had to add plays during the middle of the damn game.
What I'm saying is that wristband mishap is not a game changer against the Bears. Record-wise, is one of the best teams in the NFC. It's just not. It's not. I'm just saying. If Dylan Gabriel, if he was out here playing Dookie, he had the same exact players just like Shador. I just need you to be like, you know what? Dylan Gabriel was ass. I think Dylan Gabriel was playing ass. I honestly haven't even seen Shador been playing ass. I just think he ain't been playing like great. I'm just not gonna use he's a rookie. I take it with it. No, then if you're gonna do that, I need that same energy for Dylan Gabriel. I need that same energy for JJ McCarthy. I need that same energy. But you won't do that. I understand that. You do this all the time.
This is the last thing I'm gonna say about this. Each scenario and each thing is different. You cannot grade everything the fucking same. Every scenario is different. Every situation is different. That's all I'm going to say. Let's move on, dog, because I'm not going to keep arguing about it because you don't get it. You don't get it. So I'm not going to keep arguing with this about just going in one ear, out the other. I'm not going to keep arguing with this about you, bro. And we got other topics to talk about. So let's move on.
He a hater, y'all.
No, you're the hater. You're pro organization than you are pro player, which I do not get.
Never mind.
No, you're pro organization, dog. Anybody in the chat?
I'm actually pro both sides.
Anybody that watch
I'm actually pro both sides.
No, you're not.
I always say I look at it from both sides.
No, you don't.
I got a question then. You think DK Metcalf should have got suspended?
Let's move on.
We are moving on. You think DK Metcalf should have got suspended?
Yes. You don't put your hands on the fan no matter what they say to you.
Okay, then. I agree.
You just tried. You thought you were gonna set me up. No. You asked that question because you thought I was gonna be pro player in that situation.
I want to know what you think. I want to know what you think.
Nigga,
I asked you, do you think? I no, I asked you, what do you think? Do you think he should have got suspended? Because everybody thinks he shouldn't have got suspended 2 games because people over here saying crazy stuff to him.
No,
Again, I
dog.
agree with you.
Since
I
I'm
agree
pro
with you.
player, since I'm pro player, you asked that question because you thought I was gonna be on DK Metcalf's side. That's why you asked that question, dog. You
No,
tried to set
I
me up
asked because
and tried to
damn,
make me
bro.
look like I'm a hypocrite. So, but let's move on.
I mean, you kind of are. You kind of are sometimes,
Okay.
man. You
If
kind of
that's what
are.
you think,
You give
let the
grace to the
chat
players you
decide.
like.
Let the chat decide.
Black Road, what you think, bro? What you think if you still in here, bro? You do this all the time. You do this
Let
all
the
the
chat decide.
time, bro.
Let the chat
You
decide.
do. All right,
My
man.
fans can decide.
And Simone, you don't say nothing because you biased. So you say nothing. You say nothing. You're biased. You're too biased. You're too close to the situation. You're too close to the situation. So no, you say nothing. You say absolutely nothing. You're too close. He might come out of nowhere and take a Christmas present away from you. So no, don't even you just say nothing. You say nothing. Don't no. You're biased. But no, the Panthers. The Panthers win 23-20 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We talked about it last week saying this was a crucial game for the Panthers or the Bucks. Baker Mayfield he played bad. 18 for 26, 145. He actually had all the weapons, and you would think with all his weapons there, potent offense, they only scored 20 points. Bryce Young, I don't think Bryce Young played the greatest, but he made like some good throws. He threw that touchdown to Ted. Ted is a dog. The Panthers have a really good defense. They have a really good defense, but Bryce Young, I think he played okay. He did play better than Baker Mayfield, but what's your take on Panthers taking a division lead over the Buccaneers?
Well, first thing and foremost, I don't understand why they do not give it to Bucky Irvin at the goal line, dog. Like that makes no sense to me. He's your best running back, dog. Give him the ball at the goal line. And then on top of that, the Panthers defense has look good. I'm not gonna lie. They defense definitely look good. Um I feel like, and on top of that, I feel like the coach has done enough to where he doesn't put Bryce in harm's way. And Bryce has done a good job of running with his legs and throwing it out of bounds and knowing when to throw it, not to. Um, but at the end of the game, I think Baker had through that I think he was trying to go to Mike Evans, but Mike Evans, he thought Mike Evans was gonna go out, like running towards out of bounds, but he ended up cutting back in, and it was bad for them. Me personally, I would have went for the field goal. I would have just wasted clock, went to the field goal, and went into OT because I feel like they had momentum. I understand, you had like 50 seconds, 30 something seconds left on the 50 something seconds left on the clock, so you want to go and get a TD to win the game. But at that time, the Panthers D was playing good. Yeah, your offense was rolling, but I would have kicked that field goal and I would have went into OT and tried to win it there.
The Bucks have lost 6 out of their last 7 games because they were like 4-1 at one point
Yeah, they was on
in the
fire.
year, and they look comfortable. And that was when Mike Evans missed some time. Chris
Mm-hmm.
Godwin didn't start the season, so he missed some time.
Mm-hmm.
Berkey Irvin missed a decent amount of time too. Like he missed a decent amount of time, but I'll tell you, man, like Bryce Young is good. Sometimes he looks, I don't like to say scared. He looks way better than he did last couple of years. Looks way better, but I feel like but outside of that game against the Falcons, I haven't seen like another like really good game. I think he's just playing really good. Like Black Rose saying right now, Bryce has managed to save his career from being a bust. That's true, but I think he's been a game manager, and that's fine. That's fine. But the running game didn't really do nothing. But Bryce Young took it to his own hands and played good. Like I said, Ted had a touchdown. Jatavion Sanders, he caught touchdown. Jalen Coker, he got 3 for 47. Like they played pretty good, but Baker Mayfield, they've been selling. And now it looks like a team that was clearly the best team in the division is about to not make the playoffs because one of those teams got to make the playoffs, and one of those teams will host a playoff game. One of them will host a playoff game. But I think the Bucks play Dolphins, and then they play the Panthers at home, and then the Panthers play Seahawks this week. They play Seahawks, and then they play Bucks, obviously, in
I think
Tampa.
they're
So
gonna lose that Seahawks game. Hey, quick question though:
I
Is
don't know,
Bryce Young a
man.
franchise quarterback? Because like the way he's playing, he doesn't look like a bust anymore. He just looks like an okay quarterback. Like he looks like a starter, but I wouldn't say a franchise quarterback.
When you say franchise, you talking about like say like the Josh Allens and the Patrick Mahomes? He on that type of level? No,
Now those are
I think
superstars. I mean, like somebody that you can a franchise quarterback, somebody that you know that can lead you to a playoff victory, to the Super Bowl potentially.
I don't think he can lead me to the Super Bowl, but I think he can. I think he kind of is a franchise quarterback. I wouldn't put him on like tier one, maybe not even tier two. It's kind of reminding me to an extent, kind of how Baker is. You didn't know Baker was decent when he was with the Browns. He had that one really good year. They went to the playoffs. Then they basically cut him. He gets bounced around. Looks like Baker Mayfield's career is just gonna be all around the league. But next thing you know, Baker goes to Tampa. He's he's I think Baker is a franchise quarterback. And I think that's kind of what Bryce is. Bryce hasn't shown us franchise quarterback play consistently. There have been games he showed me like I was like, whoa, okay, Bryce. I think he kind of is, but not. Okay, let me ask you: would you give Bryce Young? Okay, are you giving him the 5th year option, or are you extending him because he's a extension eligible? Now, I don't think he's getting 200 plus mil. That's not
Oh,
happening.
hell.
But would you extend him long term, or would you just say we really don't know yet? Yes, you had a better year this year, but we got to see. So we'll just
I would
5th year option you.
I would give him the fifth year option. I want to see what he does next year, and then after that, depending on what he does next year, then that's whatever type of contract, depending on play, that's what I will offer him. Because if they do good next year, they're not gonna have a high enough draft pick to draft a quarterback. So it's like, so it's like you damn near got to rock out with him. But I would definitely give him that 5th year first, just to see how like how he plays that year, and then move on from there. I
Even
wouldn't
if they
extend
were
him right away.
garbage, even if they was garbage, I don't think they drafting the quarterback. They wouldn't draft no quarterback anyway. You can't be like, bro. At some point, you can't. Not you. I'm just saying, like, you can't be wasting like picks on like quarterbacks. It's just like with the Browns. Like, bro, you have Deshaun Watson, Shador Sanders. Why am I drafting the quarterback? Why am I wasting a pick on the quarterback for what? Like, no. And the same thing with the Panthers. Even if we were garbage, I still wouldn't waste my. I wouldn't waste it. Now is a controversy. Like, I wouldn't do that. Just to get him, I think they need another type weapon. Like Ted is one. Rico Dowd's been good. The offensive line has been okay, but they had a lot of injuries. I think you need to give him like a number 2 wide receiver. Like if they had like if Jordan Addison was there or something, it'd be
Mm,
way better. If as a number 2,
mhm.
just as a number 2. If Jordan Addison was there, I think they'd be decent. I think that'd be really good. All right, we're gonna do like 2 more games, then we move on because we've been damn near almost an hour on football, which is we really don't do that. Jaguars and Broncos. Jaguars BTA the Broncos. I was kind of, I picked them to win, but I did not think this. I was not predicting BTA, especially, Broncos had like one of the top defenses in the league. And the Jaguars actually have a top defense too. Bo Nix didn't really play that good. Trevor Lawrence been
That's your
playing
guy.
decent. Trevor Lawrence, told you, man, I be believe. I still got Trevor Lawrence, fifth best quarterback in my quarterbacks. He fifth best. 23 for 36, 279, 3 touchdowns. Travis Etienne, 16 carries, 50 yards, had a touchdown. Parker Washington, 6 for 145. Bo Nix struggled, 28 for 47. Some of this is garbage time stats, so this don't mean nothing. Cortland Sutton, 6 for 86, a touchdown. But what's your take on this game?
Hey, before I get my take, are we counting out Brian Thomas Jr.? Like, is it just a
No,
bad year, or
I think this is a
or
bad year. He's been garbage. He's been ass. He's been ass.
but Trevor Lawrence has turned the corner. I feel like he's definitely turned the corner. I think he's been playing really good. Travis Etienne's been playing really good after a down year last year. Um, and the Jags are looking scary, and they're doing this without their top pick and Travis Hunter. Um, so I'm really surprised though that Bo Nix had a bad game. I mean, he's been a little inconsistent all year. But I thought that, with that defense and then Sean Payton play calling, I thought they would have played a little bit better than this. I thought it would have been a closer game than this. I would have thought it would have at least been one touchdown game instead of two. Um, but I feel like Bo Nix didn't really make the throws that he needed to make. He played below average that game. And that's the reason why they lost. It was all due to quarterback play.
They were due for a loss. They were due for a loss. They won 11 straight games. They were due. Just like how the Patriots lost last week against the Bills. The same thing with the Broncos. They were due for a loss. Look, man, Trevor Lawrence. People say he got overpaid. That's fine. That's whatever. Trevor Lawrence is definitely a franchise
He looking
quarterback.
like he worth it now. These last couple of games, look like he worth
I
that.
mean, hey, he looked like how he came out of Clemson, man. Generational quarterback, one of the best quarterbacks since Andrew Luck and Peyton Manning. Man, Andrew Luck was generational at one point. He was a GOAT. But Trevor Lawrence looks like how he was coming out. He looks really good. Is moving his legs on target with everybody. Like, I think I saw the stat, like his last, I think during the win streak, he has like 16 touchdowns. It's something like that. Like, he's been going like dummy crazy, bro. They haven't gotten the division yet, and it's crazy because it looked like after they got BTA by the Rams in London, you was like, yeah, it's over for them. And look at them now. Like, they've been killing ever since. Trevor Lawrence, he's a monster. He's like top 15, 20-ish quarterback, but he's playing like the guy. And, I'm proud of him. I've stuck by with him, man. I always believe to an extent. He looks better, man. With Liam Cohen, that offensive guru, he looks way better. All right, last game. All the other games are trash. Ravens and the Patriots. Patriots come back to beat the Ravens 20-24. Lamar Jackson gets hurt. Derrick Henry had a good game. And then all of a sudden, John Harbaugh just took him out the game for some damn reason. This happens all the time. I feel like every time Lamar Jackson doesn't play or he gets hurt, for some reason, Derrick Henry just doesn't play anymore. I don't know why. Don't ask me. But the Patriots come back. Patriots one of the best teams in the league. What's your thoughts on the Patriots beating the Ravens?
That boy Drake May playing out his mind still. Stephon Diggs, he had a great game. But the Ravens, bro, I think that first off, that window for championship has been closed. And then since Lamar's been hurt, he hasn't looked the same. And then he got hurt again. But that defense isn't what it used to be. And then the offense is subpar. Like it just looked ugly. Like, yeah, they got out to a good start to start the game, but it still looked ugly. And then with that Patriots defense and then Drake May playing with other season, I had a feeling they was gonna come back. But I think it's time. I think it's time to fire Harbaugh. I'm not gonna lie. He's been there for a while. And each year they've got I wouldn't say worse, but they've slid off each year. I think it's just time for a new voice and a new change again, honestly. And they need to revamp that defense because that defense is not the Ravens defense that we know.
They need a wide receiver one.
Yeah,
they need a wide receiver one, bro. They never had bro. Like, Zay Flowers is not a one.
He's not. He's a two.
He's a two, not a one. Like, if Lamar Jackson probably just had freaking Chris Olave or something, life would be so different. I'm telling you, life would be so different. But he has Zay Flowers. They always be bringing in these old wide receivers like DeAndre Hopkins, bro. This ain't DeAndre Hopkins with the Texans. That man was a monster. DeAndre Hopkins he's washed, and basically his best weapon is Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews is good tight end. He's good, but that ain't it. Lamar Jackson has been garbage. It's just facts. I don't care. Like, he's been hurt. You out there. You've been playing like straight trash. Like, even before the injury, he's 7 for 10 for 101 yards. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, you've been garbage.
These last two games, would you take? Because right now the Ravens had a 14th pick. Would you tank these last two games to try to get a better pick? So
if it was up to me, I would. But will they? No. I think if they feel like they got a chance, they can still win the division. They can still do it. They just need the Browns to beat the Steelers, and they got to win against the Packers. The odds of that is very low. It's very low. because they faced each other in the last game of the season. So they need to win. Browns got to somehow win the game. Browns suck, so I doubt they beat the Steelers. I would tank. I would tank, and I'd probably just punt this season. Just give it up. It's over with. Y'all not going nowhere. Even if y'all do make the playoffs, y'all ain't beating none of these teams with how Lamar Jackson is playing anyway. So it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if Lamar Jackson was healthy, y'all would not be like this. Y'all wouldn't. Y'all wouldn't be like this bad. Like, outside of the game he came back against the Dolphins, Lamar Jackson has not been good. He's just not been good. But Drake May, like you said, that man a dog. 31 for 44, 382 touchdowns. Yeah, he threw a pick, whatever. But Drake May is a monster. And the Patriots, they look like a legit Super Bowl contender. They look like a threat in the AFC. And people got to watch out for them. Like, they look really good. Did not see this coming with 12-3 record. They're 7-0 on the road. I did not know that. That is very shocking. 7-0
Yeah, that's
on the
good.
road.
That's really good.
And I think their last two games are against the Dolphins and the Jets.
Nah,
BTA.
that's 2 dubs. Yeah, that's 2 dubs.
BTA. So, but give Patriots credit and the Ravens. I agree with you. I think it might be time. Sometimes you just need a new voice. Sometimes you get over the same voice, and like you said, I don't think they regress. I just think they've been the same. You haven't gone nowhere. You've been to one AFC Championship game in the Lamar Jackson era, and y'all blew that. Like, y'all blew that, and then y'all just and Lamar Jackson. Let's just face it. When it comes to playoffs, sometimes he hasn't played good. He hasn't played the best. So I do think it is time for a new voice. I think you're right. It might be time to fire John Harbaugh. All right, man. Let's get into these Christmas Day games. I mean, if you look now, the Christmas Day games don't look like amazing like how it was obviously the start of the season. If my thing loads up, here we are. So this might not be super long, but Cowboys and the Commanders. Who you got winning this game, bro?
Cowboys.
Bruh. Commanders have Josh Johnson playing. Josh Johnson is garbage.
I don't even know who that
Even
is.
if Marcus Mariota, you don't need to know. It's cool. It's all good. Even if Marcus Mariota was playing, they was gonna lose regardless. Cowboys still got one of the best offense, even though they got BTA by the Chargers. They still got one of the best offense. Defense is trash, but that don't matter. Cowboys should get this W, bro. Like, told you, man. Cowboys, ain't nobody worried about y'all. Easy dub for the Cowboys. The Lions and the Vikings. Lions are at the Vikings. You know, last time Vikings beat them, JJ McCarthy had one of his best games against them. Who do you have winning this game? Lions got to win this game to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Yeah,
but who you got winning?
Lions. It's a must win. Lions.
It's a must win for the Lions. Their secondary sucks. Their defense isn't the best, but they still got Jahmyr Gibbs. David Montgomery is whatever, but you still got St. Brown. You still got Jameson. Jared Goff has played decent. They should win this game, but the Vikings defense is still good. Like, I can't take away from the defense. If JJ McCarthy could just play decent, honestly, I don't even know if he plays. He has a hand injury. And if freaking Mac Boomser plays, they're losing regardless. So give me the Lions in the last game on this slate, which you thought would have been like the best game, Broncos and Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
The Chiefs are on their third string quarterback because Gardner Minshew tore his ACL. It's crazy how life works.
Damn.
Patrick Mahomes tears his ACL. Then the next week, you say who?
I think everybody should have the Broncos.
Everybody should have the Broncos. Broncos best defense. They're the healthiest team. And like you said earlier, off pod, Rashee Rice might not be there. They got a lot of injuries. Honestly, they're punting this season. Like, it is what it is. Like, just punt the season, take your L's and move on. I'm surprised that I saw that they was talking about some Andy Reid might retire. I'm like, man, why do we even think of retired, even though Patrick Mahomes is out? Like, no, keep it going. Now, Travis Kelce, you might gotta go. He ain't retiring, bro. Andy Reid is not retiring, bro. Andy Reid. Hey, man, Patrick Mahomes said he's starting that rehab, bro. He's trying to get back by week 1.
He tweaking, dog. He tweaking.
Wouldn't you want to get back as a competitor?
I mean, no, for sure I would, but the logical thing to do is to take your time. An ACL is nothing to play with, dog. And then he's a semi-mobile quarterback. So it's like you need your legs. He's Patrick Mahomes. We love him because he can run outside the pocket and make those amazing throws. And you just tore your ACL, dog. Take your time. Take your
and
time.
his LCL.
You still have 10 plus years in the league, dog. Take your time. Because you could come back early and you can go crazy in rehab and mess up your knee again. Or you can come back too early and you get hit in that same leg and it's worse now. Just like what, even though Jaden Daniels' injury isn't worse, same thing happened to him. He came back when he shouldn't have and he got injured again. So just take your time, dog. And then your team is not even all that. So if you punt next year as well, now you have a good chance to retool your team and get better draft picks and draft better players because I believe in the Chiefs at drafting players. So I would just take next season too. If anything, come back late next season.
I don't think they're punting it. I think they at the point where it's like, if Patrick Mahomes thinks he has a chance of playing, they gonna see if he gonna go out there and play. If they tell him, look, you have a chance of playing week 1, I think he plays week 1. I really think he plays week 1 because I feel like to a degree, you want to play, you want to be competitive. It's the same thing with Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum has been saying he wants to play. He wants to
That's
play. I think
different
it's
though.
logical. He sits out too, but he feels like he wants to play.
Nah,
And Patrick Mahomes, what? Oh, go ahead.
theirs is different. They third in the East right now. So it's like the way the NBA looking right now. I mean, I still think a West team is gonna win, but the way the East is looking, wide open. Besides the Knicks look good, really good, but the rest of them, they went on the Pistons.
I mean, but let's just hypothetically say, when it gets close to March and the Celtics are say playing, he still probably wants to come back and play. And if the Chiefs, I feel like to a degree, as long as I'm Patrick Mahomes. As long as I'm out there, I have a chance. We have a chance of winning. He showed it last year, and the year before that, they weren't the best teams, and they went to the Super Bowl and won one. So as long as he's out there, they have a chance. And the thing is, he has January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. You're in the 8-month range right there, close to it, 8 months. Then we get to September. He might think he has a chance. I wouldn't be shocked if he plays. I wouldn't be shocked. I would say, if anything, he misses 3 weeks, the first 3 weeks of the season, if anything. But I will not be shocked if he comes back and play. But yes, I'd have the Broncos. They should BTA the Chiefs. They should BTA them. All right, man. Let's get into these pick'ems, bro. Let's get into these pick'ems. Hold on. All right. Week 17 NFL pick'ems. Texans at the Chargers.
Texans.
Give me the LA Chargers to get the W. Ravens at the Packers.
Packers.
It's hard. Don't know if Jordan Love playing. Lamar Jackson might not play. Give me the Packers to get the W. Eagles at the Bills.
Eagles.
Give me the Philadelphia Eagles. Steelers at the Browns.
Browns.
Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers. Patriots at the Jets.
Patriots.
Give me the New England Patriots. Saints at the Titans.
Saints.
Give me the New Orleans Saints. Jaguars at the Colts.
Jags.
Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars. Phillip Rivers ain't been playing bad, though. But give me the
Nah, he ain't been
Jacksonville
all right.
Jaguars. Buccaneers at the Dolphins.
Bucks.
Give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Seahawks at the Panthers.
Seahawks.
Give me the Carolina Panthers. Cardinals at the Bengals.
Bengals.
Give me the Cincinnati Bengals and the super duper toilet bowl. Giants and the Raiders, potentially to get the number 1 pick.
Giants.
Give me the Giants to get the W. Sunday night football. Bears at the 49ers.
Bears.
Give me the Chicago Bears to get the W. And then on Monday night football, Rams at the Falcons.
Rams.
Give me the LA Rams. And that's it for our NFL Week 17 Pickems and our NFL recap of Week 16. That was an hour long about football. Longest we ever did on football. But let's keep it moving. Let's get into our Week 9 NBA Power Rankings. I'll start this week. I'll say this. The top four were really easy, depending on position. But the top four was easy for me. The last two teams were iffy, don't know. But every other team was in, but the top four was easy for me. But it just depends on position. And number 10, I got the Chicago Bulls. At number 9, I got the Golden State Warriors. At number 8, I got the Denver Nuggets. At number 7, I got the Philadelphia 76ers. At number 6, I got the Minnesota Timberwolves. At number 5, I got the Boston Celtics. At number 4, I got the New York Knicks. At number 3, I got the San Antonio Spurs. At number 2, I got the OKC Thunder. And at number 1, I got the Detroit Pistons.
Okay. Who'd you have at who'd you have at 10, 9, 8, and 7 again? You had the Bulls at 10. You had the Warriors
at
at
9. 8 Nuggets, 7 Sixers.
Nuggets. Yeah, Sixers.
Yeah.
Okay. At 10, I had the Bulls. At 9, I had the Los Angeles Lakers. At 8, I had the Minnesota Timberwolves. At 6, I had the 76ers. At 5, I had the Denver Nuggets. At 4, I had my Detroit Pistons. At 3, I had the Spurs. At 2, I had the Celtics. No, at 3, I had the Celtics. At 2, I had the Knicks. And at 1, I had OKC.
Who did you have at 7? Did you say 7?
Yeah, I'll do it again. Bulls at 10.
Yeah, dude.
9 is the Lakers. 8 is the Timberwolves. 7 is the Sixers. 6 is the Nuggets. 5 is the Pistons. 4 is the Spurs. 3 is the Celtics. 2 is the Knicks. And 1 is OKC.
Okay. Because I thought you missed. I was like, did he say 7? I guess. I don't know. I might be tweaking. But at number 10, it was either between the Bulls or the Pelicans. Pelicans won 5 games, but I mean,
the Pelicans been hooping.
They have been hooping.
I had to get
and I
to the
do.
Bulls.
They are in one of my takeaways. The Bulls, yeah, they scored 152 points. Beat the Cavs twice. Even though it's like the Cavs is like at this point, how much weight do they hold? But beating the Cavs twice, and then you scored 152 points against the Hawks. And it's crazy. Did you see that stat? They said they scored 152 points without basically hitting a mid-range shot. It was basically like all layups and threes.
Threes? Nah.
It was all layups and threes. It said from like 10 feet to like 24 feet or something, they didn't hit a shot. They just basically layups, free throws, and threes. But to score 152 points in regulation, it's fucking crazy. No defense whatsoever.
No defense whatsoever, Jay.
No defense whatsoever. And I mean, I gotta give it to them. Like I said, the Pelicans, they had a chance. They won 5 games in a row. I think they beat the Mavericks yesterday. I'm going to look and see who else they beat. But I'm like, man, Pelicans, hey. No, I'm gonna save it for my takeaways. I'm gonna say that for my takeaways. But no, I had to give the Bulls some credit.
I see you had the Wolves. You had the Wolves high up because they beat the OKC?
That means a lot, bro. When you beat one of the best teams in the league, that means something. I got them at 6. I put them at 6. Like beating the Thunder, who I think a lot of people didn't have the Timberwolves beating. That means something, especially when Ant went crazy. Like they deserve that win. And then you gave the Thunder 2 L's in a row. Hey, they deserve it for that, bro. I feel like they deserve that. You had the Lakers at 9. I
Yeah,
think one of the reasons why I didn't put the Lakers in there, they lost. What team did they lose to?
to the
You lose
Clippers.
to the Clippers. I get it,
Luca got hurt.
Luca. I get that. It's still the Clippers. Come on now. Why are we getting BTA by the Clippers?
I can say it about the
Why we,
Wolves. They lost to the Grizzlies. Why are we losing to the Grizzlies with no
not
job?
BTA. Not BTA. Not BTA
They
though.
still lost though.
But not BTA though. I mean, yeah, you can lose, but not BTA. Like you can't lose to the Clippers. You really can't lose to them. That should have been a dub. Should have been. And LeBron had his best game. That's why he had the best game. 36 points that game. He had his best game. I put now you have the Knicks at 2. I told you I said the
Mhm.
top 4 was cool. I just didn't know where to put them for me. You have the Celtics at 2. I give you that. I give you the Celtics.
They
I
had
I,
a
I give you that one.
really good schedule. The schedule. They had a really good schedule. They beat the Heat, the Raptors, and even though the Pacers are, but the Pacers are still they're not a free W coupon. So I thought those were three good wins.
I think I had to I put it, yeah, they like, yeah, you beat. I mean, the Heat is average. It's average. You beat the Raptors. That is a great win. I give you that one. Pacers, that don't move me enough. So I did put them at 5. But I did. You do have to give the Knicks because they're still winning. They haven't lost in a minute, and I feel like them being on. I think it's a 5-game winning streak. I'm like, they need to get some love. The Spurs ain't lost either,
But
so
I
I
was gonna say, but
definitely have to put the Spurs up there.
you had the Spurs above the Knicks when the Knicks beat the Spurs.
I mean, the Spurs on the Spurs. They've
And
been winning.
the Knicks had a better schedule.
They've been
They had a tougher
and they've
schedule
been
at least.
having some good wins. They've been having some good wins too. They've been BTAing people.
I mean,
They've
but
been
in the last
BTAing.
week they played the Wizards twice and they played the Hawks in the last week. And the
But
Knicks then played the
okay, but this my
Spurs,
thing. But
the Pacers,
but this
and the
my
Heat
thing though.
and the Sixers.
But this my thing though. That championship game don't count. 6-game winning streak.
Why don't it?
It's
Why
the-
don't it?
That don't count. I don't count
Why
that.
don't it?
It don't count in the schedule. It don't count in the standings. That game
I'm
don't count.
still counting. I'm still counting that. I'm still counting that.
That's
Especially going
fine.
into the power rankings, I'm counting that.
That's fine. That's fine. The Spurs are on a
Okay,
6-game winning streak.
even
But
if you
go
don't
ahead, go
count
ahead.
that, even if you don't count that, the Knicks still had a better schedule.
But then
Well,
they
a tougher
lose.
schedule. They had a tougher schedule.
And they
Yeah, they lost to the Sixers. The Sixers are a good team. Yeah, they lost, but the Spurs, they played the Wizards. The Wizards are butt. And then the Hawks, they
you
not
was in
butt,
the
but
you was in a battle with the Pacers. You lost to the Sixers, and
we
you
beat the
beat the
Heat.
Heat by what's the 7? You beat the Heat by 7. The Spurs 6-game winning streak. We gotta add that. We gotta add that. Yes, the Knicks did beat them in the championship. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. But the Spurs are handling. They're handling their business. Like I mean, honestly though, at least for me, pick your poison. They're both second in the East and the West. Knicks are 20-8. Spurs are 21-7. Pick your poison. I mean, pick your poison with any of them. Like, I wouldn't be upset. I just think what the Spurs are doing right now is taking care of business, whooping people ass. That's what you're supposed to
I'm
do with
su-
these free W coupons.
I'm surprised you got the Pistons at number 1.
I do have the Pistons, man. Pistons been hooping. Pistons been hooping. They're still number 1 in the East. I feel like either the Thunder. I feel like Thunder or Pistons got to be at 1. I feel like as soon as somebody knocks them off the pedestal, they
Mhm.
have to stay at 1. They have to. They got to stay at 1. One of those two teams. like because the Pistons, who they beat? They beat the Blazers last night. They beat the Blazers last
They
night.
beat the Hornets and the Blazers, and they lost to the Mavs. I dropped them because they lost to the
Yeah, you
Mavs.
can't lose.
Like
You can't. You can't
you
lose to the
can't lose to the
Mavs.
Mavs. You can't lose to the Mavs, dog.
Where you had the
And
Pistons
then
at?
I had them at 1, 2, 3. I had them at 5. I had them at 5
Okay.
because I
Okay.
feel like the Spurs, uh, even though I feel like the Spurs had a better schedule than them, I feel like the Celtics got better wins than them. I feel like the
Mhm.
Knicks had better wins than them, and then OKC they the best team in the league right now. So I still got them at 1.
When I was looking at it, I almost put the Rockets, but then when I look back, I'm like,
The
yeah, I can't
Rockets
put you
got
weak
some
niggas in
bad
there.
losses. Yeah, they got some bad losses to the You
I'm
lose to
like,
the
I can't put
Pelicans
that.
and the Kings.
Yeah,
Nah, dog. Nah,
yeah, you can't.
you can't even
Those
touch the
are
top 10,
too
dog.
bad. Yeah, because it's like, bro, it's like, do I really want to put the Bulls in there? But it's like, I can't
You
take away what
had
the Bulls
to.
are doing,
Yeah, you had to.
or the
I thought the
Pelicans.
Bulls would never reach my top 10 again.
I mean, look, they're 13 and 15. They won 3 in a row. They faced the Hawks again tonight too. Chance they might beat them again. Might be another 152, 150 game. I really
I
don't
don't
know,
think it's gonna
but
be that high. I don't think it's gonna be that high.
yeah,
It's gonna be in like the 120s,
that's an all-star low key.
low
That's
key.
all-star.
Yeah.
Like we in a real game and y'all ain't playing no lick of defense. Y'all ain't playing none.
And what's crazy is before
No, but
Trey got back, the Hawks were playing D. They wasn't giving up no 150
but
points. You know what I mean? They were actually
that's
playing D. As soon
that's
as Trey get back, now it's 150s.
that's the thing with him though. Like his D. I mean, we all knew his defense wasn't great, but that's the difference though. Like I'm gonna save it in takeaways, but I'm gonna say this real quick. It's a little rumor saying that the Kings want to trade Zach LaVine because one of the reasons, according to that, it said the reason why they suck is because their defense been bad, and he's the primary reason. That's from what this said, primary reason why.
Mhm.
And then you go back to Trey Young. Some people might say, well, he's the primary reason why we're not that good or something because the defense ain't good. It's the same thing with him. So it's like his defense makes things a little bit worse. I mean, think about it though. Switch out Nikhil and Trey. Defense is way better with Nikhil on the court. Way better.
Yeah,
The offense different though. Cause like Trey Young been back for what 3 games now or 2?
2, I think 2.
And actually, man, I do want to talk. I do actually want to talk about Trey Young, like in them, like if you don't, if, like I want to finish these. I want to finish these power rankings up. Then I do want to talk about him. But yeah, what you had the Sixers?
I had the 6 the same spot you had them at. I had them at 10. I had
Seven,
them at 7.
seven,
At 7, yeah.
7. Yeah, I thought that was a good spot. I thought that was a good spot. And you had the Nuggets where? I had the Nuggets at 8.
That's 6. I had them at 6.
They've been okay. You beat TA Jazz, but I think they
You beat the Magic. They beat the Magic.
yes they lost to the Rockets.
Mm-hmm.
That was a bad game too that day. That was a bad game.
Now, I think they lost by what, 14, something like that.
Yeah, it was double digits. It was definitely double digits. But now though, I mean, this is a different type of power rankings. This is different, so I'm glad like it's different instead of the usual. I like the power rankings. I'm cool with it. But if you don't got nothing
Yeah,
else, actually,
I'm
before
glad.
takeaways, let's get into our player weeks. Go ahead, finish. My bad.
No, I was just saying, I'm glad that there was different, like you said, that they were different this week. A lot of teams stepped it up, and we got to rearrange our power rankings because for the most part, it usually be the same 4-5 teams, and
Yeah,
then the bottoms be different. But this entire power rankings was different this week.
yeah.
Besides number 1,
All right, man. Let's get into our players of the weeks, bro. Let's get into our players of the weeks for the Western Conference. I got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. I got Shea. 32 in the last 3 games. 32, 7-7 with 2 steals and a block. 51% from the field. 47 from the 3. Yes, they lost a couple of games, but I can't take away when you I mean, technically, to some people, almost averaging a triple double with 32 points. And I do want to talk about his little streak too, but that ain't the point. I think Shea has been really good. Yes, they're still at the top of the West with him playing. He's just been so good this year, and I think for me at least, he is starting to get some respect because I always said like he probably out top five. He's definitely a top four player in the NBA right now. Shea Gilgeous definitely deserves like my player of the week for the West. Like, I mean, I look at it, it's like it's some other players, but I think he's been playing really freaking good. I got SGA as my Western Conference player of the week.
You got an honorable mention?
I don't. I actually don't have an honorable mention.
Well, for the West, my honorable mention is LeBron Ramon James.
I thought about him.
Average. He's averaging in 2 games he played this week. He averaged 32, 5, and 6. But my Western Conference player, well, when I look at player of the weeks, I mean, I don't really count record involved in that. I just look at the overall play. And my Western Conference player of the week is Kevin Durant. And within this week, Kevin Durant has averaged 29 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 blocks. He's shooting 65 from the field, 72 from 3, and 90 from the free throw line. And even though they had some tough L's within this week, I thought those were amazing numbers. I mean, Shea, I thought about Shea as well, but I couldn't take away from the fact that Kevin Durant was doing all this.
I did think about LeBron. Not gonna cap. I did think about LeBron. I can't take away from SGA. Kevin Durant is actually a good one too. Kevin Durant been hooping. Kevin
Yeah,
Durant has
his
been
run.
hooping. Taking L's though.
The 3
I think
blocks is
that'll at least for me.
them 3
Go
blocks
ahead.
is what made me. Them 3 blocks is what made me put him in there. Averaging 3 blocks. I said, all right, I gotta put you in there now. And then
No,
72 from
Kevin
the
Durant been
3.
hooping. Yeah, that's crazy. 72 from 3 is crazy. Now for the East, 2 guys. I'm gonna go back to Jalen Johnson. 32, 11, and 8, 58 from the field, 43 from 3. And it's crazy because with Trae Young back, he's still doing the exact same thing. He's still passing, rebounding at a high clip, still scoring at a high clip. I think he had, what was that game? 43 points. I think it was against the Hornets. I am not 100% sure, but he did drop 40 points. He's still playing great. I can't take that away from him. And if you still doing this with Trae Young, you that guy. You are that guy.
Yeah, it
So
was
I
against
got
the
to give
Hornets.
it to Jalen Johnson. I got to give it to Jalen Johnson. East Conference Player of the Week, and the second guy was Jalen Brunson. The second guy was Jalen Brunson. I thought Jalen Brunson this past week 31, 8, and 5. That's really good. 8 assists, 45 from the field, 35 from the 3-point line. He dropped 41 points. I forgot what team that was, but he dropped 40 points. He been playing really good. Even if you want to go back to even the the in-season tournament, he's been playing good. So Jalen Brunson definitely deserves some credit. He's been hooping. Got the Knicks second in the East. Everybody, I mean, we knew this was what they were supposed to be, but Jalen Brunson deserves some credit. But I definitely got to give it to Jalen Johnson for my Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
Well, my honorable mention is for the East. It's Khalil Ware. And within this last week, Khalil Ware has averaged 24, 15, almost 2 assists, 2 blocks. He's shooting 70 from the field. He's shooting 69 from 3 and 83 from the free throw line. So I wanted to shout out Khalil Ware and give him some love. Jalen Brown's a good one too, Black Roden. He was definitely been hoping this week. But I already had
Yeah,
Jalen Brown as one
that's
of my
why I
players
didn't
of the
put him
week.
in
So
there.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's why I
Jalen
didn't put him
Johnson
in
too.
there.
That's another reason why I ain't put Jalen Johnson in there because I
That's
mentioned
hard
him
too.
already.
Yeah,
But
that's
my
hard
my
too.
player of the East, my player of the East is Jalen Brunson, dog. Like you said, he he's averaged 32, 4, and 7 within the last week. And he's shooting 47 from the field, 40 from 3. And he's shooting above 80 from the free throw line. And that 40 point, he had 47. And that was against Miami. So I was like, once he dropped that 47, I said, yeah, that's player of the week for sure.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to put Jalen Brown because we talked about him. But it was hard with Jalen Johnson too.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I wasn't putting Jaylen Brown because Jaylen Brown been man. Jaylen Brown been hooping, bro. I can't cap.
First option,
He
Jalen
been
Brown.
freaking.
First
Yeah,
option.
first
And you
option
was
Jaylen
right
Brown.
about that 30 ball. You was right about that 30 ball.
What is he averaging? 30? Yeah, he's averaging 30
Mm-hmm.
right now? Or is it still
Mm.
close?
I think
He hooping.
let me see. I want to say it is 30 all the time.
No, Jaylen Brown been freaking hooping out his mind.
Oh, it's 29.4. It's 30.
He damn near right there.
Yeah, it's
He right
close.
there. We close. We close. You gotta keep dropping 30 to get to 30. But no, these are good. These are good players of the weeks. All right, man. Let's get into our NBA takeaways. I wanna ask you about Trae Young. What have you like? You seen three? I think we've seen 3 games now. Trae Young. He's been back for a minute.
True.
What have you seen from Trae Young? What you like about him? Like, is the fit still it, or is like give it some time?
Um, well, we seen 2 games from him so far.
Okay, two. Okay, two.
Uh, and that first game that he came back, it was really I think he played okay because he still dropped 10 assists. But he really didn't shoot it that well from the field. And, that's the first game back from injury, so I take that one with a grain of salt. And he had 3 turnovers, so his assist to turnover ratio was good. But this game
Have
against
we
the
seen three
Bulls,
games?
nah, he only played
We
twice. He
seen
played on the 18th
3 games.
and the
He played
21st.
Hornets, so he didn't play that game against the Spurs.
Nah, he only played against because it was a back to back.
Hmm.
He played
Okay,
against
okay, my bad.
Charlotte and
I got you.
Chicago.
Okay,
But that
okay.
second game
I thought
against
you.
Chicago, he played really good. But that's Chicago defense is terrible. So I you had 35 and you had 9 with 2 turnovers and you shot the ball well from 3 in the field. But it's like I can't really hold too much weight on it because Chicago is a weak defensive team. I want to see what it looks like when he goes against the Magic or OKC or the Spurs or one of these good teams with good
Bleacher.
defenses. So I want to see that first before I can really judge. But from the most part, it looks okay. I feel like they defense is, like you said earlier, the defense has gotten worse since he's been back. But he looks okay so far. I gotta see a little bit more before I actually can judge and see like does Trey need to stay? Does the fit work or do he need to go? Because like today who they play today? Wait, do they
The
play today?
Bulls again.
Yeah, they play the Bulls
They play
again,
the
and then
Bulls
they play
again.
the Heat. The Heat would be a good test. The Knicks would be a good test, and then they play the Thunder, the T Wolves, and they play the Knicks again, and the Raptors and the Raptors. So they next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the next 7 games, that's gonna be a really good sample size. Because by the time we come back
Yeah,
next week, that's what next weekend. Next week we come back is what day is next? We come back.
it would be the first.
There's
We'll
the
talk about
first,
that.
so New Year's,
We'll talk about that later.
either New Year's or after New Year's, wherever. So by the time we come back, they would have played some good games. So by the time we come back, we can actually answer that question.
I mean, Trae Young has looked okay.
So okay.
I think he's looked decent. It feels like, what are we doing? Because I remember I asked last week, and I think you agree with me. I was like, what does Trey need to do? Does he come back in and say, be like that guy, or does he just fit in? And you was like, fit in. It's only been 2 games, like you said. It still looks like Jalen Johnson's the guy. It still looks like he's the guy. Trae Young is like just stepping into his groove. Man, I wish Nikhil
He's been
need more
playing
minutes.
bad. Yeah, he's been playing bad since he's been back. Well, them 2 games he's been back, he's been playing bad.
No, been playing bad to an extent. Dyson Daniels been looking
Yup.
butt.
Yeah,
Like Dyson
bro.
Daniels been playing like straight garbage. He
His
better than
offense
this.
fell off. His offense fell off,
And then
man.
Porzingis is out for a minute because of illness. I don't know what to do with him. I don't know what they're doing with that dude. But
I forgot what the name of the disease is called. He got like some type of disease
no, they
where
said something about it. It's like, I ain't even gonna say it. It was something like POTS. Something like that.
yeah, it's like
I think
when
that's
his
what they
heart
say he had
rate
last year.
Yeah, it's like when your heart rate gets too fast, or you become lightheaded, and you can faint and stuff like that.
I feel like the Hawks. I would never. They should be better than this. Like you can't be losing to the Bulls, and I think they both had two good games. Jalen Johnson and
And
Trey
yeah, they
Young
both
had
did.
good
Yeah, they
games.
both did. Hmm.
Can't lose that game, bro. You just can't. You can't lose that game against the Bulls, who have not been that good this year. You can't do that, and you're at home too. You can't like, bro. Jalen Johnson get 36, 11, and 9. Trey Young give you 35 and 9, and Okongwu, your guy, 23 points. And then Vic Victish, 20 points off the bench. You lose. It's
It's cause of
unacceptable.
Dyson Daniels. Bro, his Dyson Daniels numbers is down. He was averaging 15 last year. He's only averaging 11 this year. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
those 4 points. Yeah, it's just 4 points, but that makes a difference because last year he was aggressive, and this year, and his shot was falling. This year, his shot hasn't been falling. He hasn't been that aggressive.
I think I think shooting from three, he's shooting really bad. Like I think his 3 point percentage is bad.
Yeah, he's
Because
shooting,
he
bro.
used to be like,
He's shooting 0.134, so 13%, bro. He's shooting 13% from three.
what did
That's
he shoot
insane.
last year? What did he shoot last
Last
year in
year
his career?
he shot 34.
That's a Jesus Christ. You're a 20% difference.
Yeah,
Jesus. What?
he's only taking one, two threes this year. Last year he was taking three. So
Man, that's bad.
yeah,
That was terrible. But
we could
with the
basically
Hawks,
leave
man,
you wide open.
basically. But with the Hawks, though, they're 15 and 15. I think they're playing right now. I give it some time. Trey Young's been playing okay-ish. Jalen Johnson still hooping. Man, they need Jalen Johnson to keep this up, bro. Because I feel like if he don't keep it up,
They get
they
blown
gonna be
out.
bad.
They get
They gonna
blown
be
out. If
bad,
he don't
bro.
do what he do every game, they get blown out.
What else you got, man?
Before I get into any games, it was a bunch of takeaways throughout this week. I want to start with the Bruce Brown and KD. Did you see that their little interaction?
They called him
Bruce Brown
trash.
said at the yeah, Bruce Brown after the game said he wished that the NBA would let them fight. Because KD he crossed the line with some of the comments that he said during the game. And KD was like, well, bro, he was like, I'm one of them guys that can talk and play. And I guess Bruce Brown is one of them guys who can't do that. So I thought that was real interesting that, Bruce Brown trying to stand up to KD. And I wonder what was said on that court. I wonder if it was like the Chris
They
not
said
Chris
it.
Bosh.
There's a video. There's a video.
What was it?
You know the dude. Probably go on Twitter and find it. Is
I
the
didn't see
dude
it.
that be doing the mouth reading stuff? He got it on there.
What did he
It's
say?
on
Said,
Twitter. I don't know. Paraphrasing. I don't know. I ain't gonna say the words on here though.
Give me the PG
You gotta go
version.
to Twitter.
I didn't see it. Give me the PG version.
You a PN.
Oh,
You know what that means?
man. KD said that to him, or
Yes.
mm. he had. I was like,
You
KD
a
had to
PN.
call him like a B or something like that in order for him to like
Oh
get
no, he
riled
didn't
up like
call him
that.
that. He didn't call him that, but he called him a PN.
I would like to
Black
see the.
Roden. I'll go ahead.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
No, go ahead.
Now I was about to read what Black Roden was saying. He said, "Is it bad his usage is maybe affected by JJ being healthy this year for Dyson? That do make a difference because JJ was out basically almost all of last year, so that
Yeah, that's
does
true.
make a difference." And then he said,
And he
"Porzingis
had to
also
be
battling
aggressive.
last year's same injury again. Yeah, it's like it's some type of disease that he got." But now,
No, I think
though,
that that's a
what was you
good
about to say?
that's a good thing that he pointed out because last year Jalen Johnson was injured a lot, so Dyson had to be more aggressive. And then with this year, because last year he knew where his shots was coming from. Now this year, Jalen Johnson's healthy, Trey Young's back, so it's like and then you got Nikhil, different players. So now it's like you don't really know where you're gonna get your shots from. So man, that was a great thing to point out, Black Road.
Let's get into some more rumors. Says the Bulls have left the impression with rival teams that they are more open to trading Kobe White than they ever been. And I
Yeah, it's
saw
about
that the
that time.
Timberwolves are looking at Kobe White.
That
I don't know, man. I be liking Kobe White there. I like Kobe White.
Kobe with the
I feel
T
like we
Wolves, that wouldn't be
he
bad
needs
because the T
something,
Wolves definitely need more scoring. But they
bro. He just
what
need a point.
defensively though? Defensively though, I don't think Kobe White's really a point guard. I think he's more of a two than
He
he
better
is a
than what
point.
they
He a
got.
combo guard. You know, he right. He
He better than
definitely
what
is.
they got.
He definitely is. I
I
think
mean,
if
pick
he
your
goes there,
poison.
I think if he goes there, Ant's still gonna be their point guard, bro. Ant's still gonna be the one facilitating, bringing up the ball.
Pick your poison. They're basically point guards. Bones Highland, Rob Dillingham, Mike Conley, Dante DiVincenzo, Julius Randle to an extent, and Ant.
Dante's
That's their
not
point
bad.
guards.
Dante's not bad. I low key think I ain't gonna
He's
say
not bad.
Rob's a bust. I ain't gonna say Rob's a bust, but Rob is not a starter in this league. He's an off the bench
He's
guy.
a
He's
backup
not a
point.
starter.
He's a backup
Yeah,
point.
he's a backup point. Um,
Bones
and then
Highland's
Mike
take a
Conley
tick
is
from
time
him.
to go. Yeah, yeah. Bones Highland. I feel like Bones Highland's never got a shot though. I feel like he's decent. I don't think he's a starter either. I think
He,
he's like a backup, but he's decent.
he was hooping when he was on the Nuggets. Then they flipped him to the Clippers, and then Ty Lue just didn't play him.
Hmm. But Kobe White to the T Wolves, I mean, I think it'd definitely be an upgrade, but I don't know if that would put them over the hump. I don't know if that would. I don't know if that would make them championship bound now, but it would definitely help them for sure.
Black Road, and I feel like DiVincenzo isn't a true point guard, and he can't play well with Ant.
Yeah, I don't think he's a true point guard either, but I think he's their best option right now. And I disagree with the whole he can't play with Ant because Dante DiVincenzo, he could play off ball. You see how he played with the Knicks when he was with Jalen Brunson and them. He played well. He can catch and shoot. That's really what it is. And he's a willing passer. So I think he plays well with Ant.
He does
And
bring
like
a
you said,
strong defensive
yeah,
presence.
yeah, I think he plays good with Ant.
It says the Warriors are buyers looking for an athletic center in a trade market. Nick Claxton, Daniel Gafford, and Robert Williams are considered targets per Chris Haynes. If you can
Are
get
we?
Claxton, go get him.
I'll take Gafford. I'll take Gafford over Claxton.
Any one of them.
Yeah, only thing
Any
with
one of
Robert
them.
Williams, that man stay hurt. I think to be honest, I think Robert Williams is the better athletic defensive center out of all of them, but he just stays
Mm-hmm.
hurt. He just stays hurt. He can't never
I think
stay
he's been
healthy,
playing
bro.
though recently. I think he's been playing recently though.
Yeah,
But he
he
do get
has,
hurt all
but
the time.
still. Yeah, bro, you can't count on that man. He worse than Zion. Who
Ooh.
would you pick out of the three?
I pick Claxton.
Claxton?
Pick Claxton. Look at Claxton out here diamonding up everybody.
I just
Like,
don't
look at
believe in
that.
that man IQ. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think his basketball IQ is so low. That's all it is. And when you get with the Warriors, you have to learn that system. You have to know where the
Maybe his
ball's
IQ
supposed
might
to
be
go, where you
better.
supposed to be. I mean, yeah, because you'll probably have Draymond helping you, but I
He's
still
been on
feel
a
like he
bad
gonna make some
organization
long.
his whole career.
I don't know. I like Gafford. Gafford's bigger. I think Gafford's taller too. Um,
They might be
and
same height. Might be. Don't know. Might be same height.
both of them really iffy
Gafford's
basketball
definitely
IQ
bigger.
wise, but
Gafford's bigger. The Pelicans have I don't know. They wrote this weird, so I'm guessing the Pelicans are fans of John Kuminga in the organization, but it is unknown if the Warriors will include future first round picks and others for Trey Murphy. Bro, if I can get
wait,
Trey Murphy, I'm getting that
bro.
dude.
I mean, they're gonna have to move on from Zion if they try to go get Kaminga. They're gonna have
Ooh,
to.
that
Ain't
would
no
be
way you
nasty.
keep Zion and Kaminga, Jay. That would be nasty.
No,
Did you see that? Go ahead.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Did I see what? Did I
About
see what?
Jokic. He's the all-time leading leader in assists as a center.
He's the
He
best
passed up
passing big man ever.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
He's the best. Nikola Jokic is clearly the best passing big man we've ever seen in the NBA, ever. Like, no one's close to him. No one's better than him as a center. He's the best, bro. And he's going to shatter that record. And damn, there might not be nobody close to him. Like,
Mm-mm.
the man is a monster.
Dear
Like,
Queen.
ain't nobody going to get him. No. It's too early to say. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. Could he, though? Maybe. He could. He could be that Jokic passer. Jokic pass, like, Jokic damn near probably top 5 passer ever. Top 10, easily top 10.
Yeah,
Easily.
top 10. I'll say top 10. I have to go back and look for 5.
Teams are closely monitoring James Harden's status with the Clippers. One well-placed Western Conference observer shared this week that James Harden's status going forward is being monitored closely by various teams, given his career goal at age 36 and the Clippers' dim prospects for digging out of their current hole. I don't think the Clippers will trade them.
Yeah,
I
I said
think
the
they're
Clippers
going to stick
definitely
it
said
out.
they wasn't trading Harden or Kawhi.
I think they're going to stick this out. They're going to fight. I think I saw something that said that Ty Lue wants the team to get to 35-20 for the rest of the year. And I was like, bro, that's 41-41. That's average. Like, that's average. They're not trade. I don't think they're trading James Harden, bro. And to an extent, you gotta sell them seats to that Intuit Dome. Man, they said that Intuit Dome is something different. They said that's the best
Yeah,
stadium in the NBA.
yeah.
They said that stadium different.
I
So
got
you
league
gotta sell
pass
them
and stuff.
tickets.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that stadium different, and you just gotta keep James Harden. James Harden is their best player. Kawhi is too. I don't think you trade none of them dudes. You just keep going and still fighting. Like, I did see that the Pelicans have passed the Clippers, which is kind of sad in the standings, but that's neither here nor there. I do want to keep finishing these rumors, and we keep moving. The Brooklyn Nets are expected to gauge trade offers for Michael Porter Jr. I saw this and I said, why would you do that? I actually want to keep Michael Porter Jr. to pair with, say, a top pick we get. But then I'm thinking in my head, I said, this might be the highest his trade value ever will be. So I would definitely think about trading him. Like, you ain't going to get no better than this. He's playing out of his mind. He's playing damn near like an all-star low-key. And this is the best trade value you're getting from Michael Porter. So I would think about it. But at the same time, it's like, I kind of want to have him with my potential lottery pick for the next couple of years. That's just me, though.
I mean, it
That's just me.
depends on who you draft, because Michael Porter is a certified shot chucker. So whoever you pair against him, they have to be on the same type of time as him, because he would definitely take away from their shot attempts and he could definitely stunt their growth. I'm not mad at it though. I was shopping.
There is a reported perception that Darius Garland wants to run his own team instead of being a complimentary piece to Donovan Mitchell per Grant Absent.
I said last week, it's about that time. Time to break them up. It's definitely about time to break them up.
Did you see that one that said the Sacramento Kings want to get younger and want a younger guard, and then they put up a picture of De'Aaron Fox and Tyrese Halliburton together, and it's like, you have two good guards
Yeah.
and you traded both of them. And you traded both of them. It's like, bruh, y'all so bad. Y'all are so freaking bad. I got one more rumor. Actually, I got one more rumor. The Sacramento Kings are expected to trade Zach LaVine before trade deadline. Scott Perry has been telling people close to him that LaVine is the primary reason Sacramento is nearly dead last in the NBA in points per game allowed and defensive rating. That's not entirely true.
No, that's not
Is he a
true, Jay.
reason? Yes. Primary? No. That's not the He's not the primary reason. No, that's not true.
Defense is a team thing, bro. It's a team thing, and a lot of them be getting blown by. A lot of them be giving up and missing defensive assignments. So, no, he just the scapegoat.
He's not the. Yes, he's not the reason why. That team overall is not good. Yes, is Zach LaVine the greatest defender? No, he's not the best defender, but he's okay-ish to an extent, but he ain't the prime reason. Y'all, like Charles just said, y'all trying to find a scapegoat. Y'all trying to scapegoat people for being ass. Like, you guys are just bad, and it's okay. You guys are bad, but stop using Zach LaVine as a scapegoat. Just trade him. I mean, if I'm him, I don't want to leave Cali, but send me to a contender or something, man. I'm trying to hoop. All right, man, what you got? What else you got?
Now I want to ask you: are you buying into this, or is it nothing to you? Steve Kerr and Draymond Green got into it on the bench. There was a video of them both arguing, and Draymond left, and he went back to the locker room, but didn't play the last 20 minutes of the game. So is that something to you, or is
Yeah,
it nothing?
it's nothing. I guarantee you, we seen Draymond and Steve Kerr be going at it all the time. Because remember that game, the OKC game years ago when Steph Curry hit the shot, and weren't they arguing in the tunnel?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't Draymond
Mm-hmm.
Green and Steve Kerr arguing in the tunnel? And they come back,
Mm-hmm.
and then he comes back in the game. Obviously, they win that game. This is nothing, bro. This is Draymond. This is Draymond Green. And I was thinking that too. I was like, did Draymond Green technically get ejected? Technically,
My thing is, I feel like the only reason why they put up with Draymond antics and stuff is because he won them championships. But at some point in time, bro, like enough is enough. Because he the reason why KD left. If he didn't do what he did to KD, who knows how many rings they would have right now? You know what I mean? So, uh, I mean, I think it's nothing too though. I think like you said, it's Draymond being Draymond. They've dealt with it for years. And then like he said in the post game, it was about basketball and they had a disagreement and he just removed himself because he thought that was the best course of action. So I don't really think it's nothing because Steve Kerr said it himself. They're gonna need Draymond this entire the rest of the season. So I think it's nothing.
Draymond
Another thing
is
I
one of the
get.
reasons why he left. He's one of the reasons.
You
I
talking
don't think
about
he's the
KD?
primary reason why. Yeah, he's one of the reasons. He's not the primary reason why he left though. He did call him a B though. He did call him a B.
Another takeaway I got. Did you see that the NBA is trying to crack down on the betting? And so now they're
Yeah, I
trying to
saw
change
that.
the policy. So they're trying to limit the max amount of money that you can bet on a player. They're trying to limit the unders. They're trying to limit the amount of players you can bet on. And then they're trying to eliminate bets where you can bet on like single play actions. So I'm guessing like uh how many points they score in that quarter or something like that. So
Mhm.
do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
For the NBA, is it good or bad? For the NBA itself, it actually might be good. It actually might be good for them because, bro, the betting it's kind of getting a little. I don't want to say out of hand because there's a video out now of somebody saying DeJounte Murray. He said like you ruined my parlay, but then I was thinking I was like, is this fake or is this old because he hasn't played? So how can you say he ruined your parlay?
Mhm.
He hasn't played. But we seen the Porter, we seen obviously Terry Rozier, Chauncey Billups, whatever. But it actually might be good for them. But the thing is, people still go bet. It doesn't matter. People still go call out the name. Now that's crazy. I'm okay when it comes with the betting. I'm okay when people say, "Oh, you trash, you suck." But when you go in the DMs, you taking it too far, or you in person, you taking
Well,
it too
yeah,
far.
it's like running up to them on public, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's
come on
crazy,
now.
bro. That's crazy. Like I can say you trash. Everybody say you trash when you sell a bet, but going in the DMs is crazy. It actually might be good for the NBA. I gotta see it for myself though. I gotta see it for myself how this gonna work. Because
Like, go ahead, finish what you're saying. Cause what?
oh, that's really it. He says sports betting is the new crack. It is, man. I'm addicted. Don't call that number on me.
But
Don't
he
call that
also
number on
said I
me.
didn't know the NBA was getting involved and with setting lineups. Yeah, so now teams have to have that lineups in I think by like 11 a.m. And then after that they have to update it every 15 minutes or something like that. If something was to happen, you have to update it within like 15 minutes or something like that. Another one
Have
I
you
got.
seen? Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Now I was gonna say,
No, no.
have
Go
you
ahead.
seen about the anti-tanking ideas?
I was just about to say that's exactly what I was about to say. That's exactly what I
Yeah,
was
so
about to say.
it's either three things they're trying to do. They're trying well so far they came up with three scenarios. Limiting pick protections to either the top four or 14 or higher, and then which is supposed to eliminate problematic lottery protections, and then they're supposed to no longer allow teams to draft in the top four for 2 years in a row. And then the
Mhm.
last one is locking your lottery positions after March 1st. Now, I low key like okay, I understand you're trying to get teams to not
I
tank,
don't agree with it.
but yeah, I don't agree with these rules right here. I don't agree with them. I don't agree with them at
I
all.
don't.
I think because if my team is butt for 2 years in a row, maybe 3 years, you telling me I could that third year I can't pick on the lottery? What if the year before my whole team got injured or my best players got injured, and now I'm out here dealing with G League players the entire year? What am I supposed to do? I can't pick in the lottery now. Like nah, I don't agree with that.
I wasn't even thinking that way. I'm just thinking about teams that can't even get players to come to their team, free agents. Some of
That
these
too.
teams work off tanking. It's just facts. Like, let's be honest. The 76ers, I think they are a big market. They're a big market. But if you go back from like 2010 to now, the best free agent they got is Paul George.
Yeah.
But before that,
James
they
Harden.
got really good. That's
Well, he
not
got
free agent.
traded
That was
there.
traded.
He
Yeah,
got
that's why I
traded
don't
there.
count him. I don't count him. Before then, you tank whatever you think of Nerlens Noel. He tore his ACL, ain't been the same since then. But you tank for him. Jaleel Okafor didn't work out, but you tank for him. Joel Embiid hurt, but you tank for him. You tank for Ben
Then,
Simmons. Those teams and Markel Fultz. Those
mm-hmm.
teams need to tank technically to get the players. No one's going to those teams like the Utah Jazz. They're never getting a good free agent. It's never going to happen. They won't get them. I was thinking earlier, I was like, what good free agent, not even like a superstar free agent. I was like, what good free agent would even want to go there? And I was thinking, like, if Zach LaVine was a free agent right now, I don't think he would sign there. He wouldn't sign there. So the Utah Jazz are a team that is a small market team, and they're basically have to tank. You have to tank so they can get good players. Like Darren Williams or Carlos Boozer. No, Carlos Boozer was like he signed there, I think, or he got traded. Whatever. Paul Millsap, you gotta tank and get those type of players. You can get out here and just sign really good players. It's not gonna happen.
Nah, Carlos Boozer signed though.
So yeah, okay, that rarely
That's
happens.
that's
That
their best
that
free
rare
agent.
that rarely happens. Just like how they was butt and got Donovan Mitchell, got Rudy Gobert. You gotta be butt. It happens. You gotta be butt. Some teams are gonna tank, some teams are not. But these certain teams, you gotta tank. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it at all. Not at all. And then it's like, okay, so okay, like you said earlier, like they said, lock in lottery positions after March 1st. So you're telling me for the month, for the last month, basically, I'm just supposed to just what am I supposed to do? If I'm gonna like try to fight knowing we're not gonna go nowhere, what's the point of that? What is the
Because the
point
season's
of that?
already over by then.
Basically, like if we're freaking like 15 and 50, what like there's no point. We're trying to be butt. We are trying to be weak. I don't agree with this at all. I don't know what they're doing. Honestly, I like it just like how it is. Because remember the first lottery, if you got the best odds, you damn near get the best pick. Now
Mm-hmm.
the three worst teams get the same amount of odds. So now it's up for grabs, basically. Now, could there be like a Pelicans? They weren't the worst team, but somehow they got the first pick. That's either here or there. Or like the Mavericks, they weren't the worst team, but they got the first pick. But at least with the three worst teams, we all got the same odds. So it's not even guaranteed we get the first pick, second, or third. It's not even guaranteed. I like it just like how it is. Y'all always trying to change some crap. Always trying to change some crap. Let these weak teams be weak and let them get them good players and try to luck up in the draft.
Yeah, I agree.
Cause like if the Jazz, if they're butt, like let's just hypothetically say they were in the top four last year and the year before that. Now I can't potentially get AJ DeBonsa. Now I'm screwed. Now what am I supposed to do?
They franchise is gonna be bad for years to come. Because like you said, ain't no free agents gonna come
So
now. You and
nobody
then
going on
unless you
damn.
trade for somebody, but y'all don't have enough talent on
Yo,
that team
that's
to trade
it.
for. I mean, besides Lori, you could
That's it
trade
though.
Lori, but you're not gonna trade Ace. Isaiah Collier doesn't have any trade value for real, for real. Then you got Keontae George. His trade
He
value,
been
it
hooping.
may have something. Yeah, he been hoping, but he may have a little bit trade value. You're not gonna trade Walker Kessler because then on top of that, you're gonna be giving away all your talent now. So you can't even really trade for real, for real.
I don't agree with it.
Nah.
I want to ask you. This not NBA though. This is college. There was a report. Now I don't know if this is true or not. They said that Darren Peterson was sitting out the rest of the year, but then I saw today or yesterday they said his family is keeping him out so he could be 100% healthy. You agree with that? But did you see that?
No,
Did you see that report saying
I
that he
did.
was
Yeah,
saying that?
I did. I did see that he was
Okay,
sitting out the rest of the season. I don't know how true it
yeah,
is though. I don't know how
that's what
true
I'm
it is,
saying.
but
But then
I
I see
don't.
this.
You see what from his family? Did somebody from
Yeah,
his family come out and say that?
yeah, it said okay. So, what's today? 23rd. So this came out today. It said Kansas coach Bill Self Monday night that Darren Peterson's family does not want to project a number one pick to return from injury until he is as close to 100% as possible. It said that Self speaking after his team's victory said he agrees with the family decision that Peterson, who has been limited to 4 games due to quad and hamstring injuries, should not return until he's healthy. And then it's a quote is I guess from him. It says Teaser's family made a decision which I don't disagree with at all that they want him to be as close to 100% as possible when he comes back. He's just not quite there yet. It's a day-to-day deal. He will be ready. I wish he could have played tonight, but the fact of the matter is other guys got some run and did well.
I mean, now as far as now, if he's gonna come back throughout the college season, and now if they're keeping him out just until he gets 100%, so he can come back to the for the college season, I I agree with that. But holding him out for the entire season into the draft, I do not agree with that. Now, we've seen it from other players before, like Kyrie or James
Mhm.
Wiseman. So like Kyrie was different because he had a major injury. James Wiseman, I think he wasn't the NCAA ruled him out. So we've seen it before other
Mhm.
players before, but I don't think you should sit out the entire college season. I think you went to college for a reason to show that you were one of the best prospects coming out of your draft class. So show that. I mean, yeah, you play. He's not no Kyrie. Get me wrong, he's really good, but he's not a Kyrie. Like we knew Kyrie was gonna be really good once he got to the NBA.
Mhm.
Peterson is still up in the air. Like he could be good, he cannot be good. You know what I mean? So it's like he's still up in the air. So I think he should come back. I think he probably might. Who is this? December, and he said he can do one
Yeah.
quad and hamstrings. If anything, if
Mhm.
he comes back, he should try to come back around February or like late January, so he can ramp it up for the March Madness tournament. Because I feel like, because don't get me wrong, he is really good. I think he's one of the best players in college right now, but I still think he should play. But I wouldn't mind him coming back around right before March Madness and then turning up in March Madness to show why, like, hey, I should be the number one pick. But as of right now, I got AJ number one. At that 30-point triple dub he just dropped, I got AJ number one.
Oh, you impressed about that, huh?
What about AJ 30-point triple? Yeah. Why wouldn't I be?
Okay.
Why wouldn't I be?
Okay. Okay.
Was it not impressive?
Oh, I thought it was impressive. I thought it was.
So why you saying
I
I
like
shouldn't
that
be
here.
impressed?
I'm just saying, bro.
You just saying
I
what?
mean, I mean, this against Eastern Washington. You expect to go crazy, right? Yeah,
Yeah, but not
yeah,
no
you
30 point. No, I just said yeah.
I
I
I
just said
know, y'all.
yeah. What do you mean? I literally
But you
just
could,
said yeah.
but you weren't
Yeah,
impressed
he's
by Cool
supposed to
42 points.
he's supposed to go crazy, but a triple dub, no one expected a triple dub.
No one
No
expected
one
42
expected that.
points from an 18-year-old.
I said his game was impressive. What do you mean? I
No
never
one
said it was
expected 40.
bad. I
No one
never said
expected a
it
40.
was bad.
No one, you wasn't on it like how you wasn't on that 42-point game because you said he's supposed to do that against the Jazz. That's what you said.
Did Cooper? Hold on. I wonder if he did or not. Before I even ask you this question, let me see if he actually did or not.
When he dropped the 42 points, you said, I'm not all that impressed by it because it's the Jazz. You're supposed to do that. That's what you said. And then when I kept saying he's the youngest player to do it, you said it really wasn't all that because it's against the Jazz. You're supposed to do that. But then when AJ drops a 30-point triple-double against Eastern Washington, a 2-11 team, now you impressed.
Has Cooper Flag ever dropped a triple double in college? No.
Here you go. Has an 18-year-old drop 42 points?
No. I said it was impressive.
Exactly.
I said it was impressive.
Nah, I want to hear that. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. I got you, bro. I got you.
You just asked me, was this 30-point triple double impressive? And I said, yeah. And then you asked me, was he supposed to do that? Yes, he was supposed to have a good game against them. But no, you didn't hear me say, oh my God. AJ I wasn't animated. I wasn't enthusiastic about it. I just said he had a really good game. That made me put him number one in my conversation because no other freshman has done that in college. He's been playing really well. I feel like he's been playing the best out of all the top three between him and Cam is playing really good. But I think he's been playing better than Cam.
That's fine.
And on top of that, in college, even though it was a 2-11 team, college is still not no slack. Especially when the floor shrink. So he's playing in limited space. It's harder to score.
So he was impressed. He impressed you that much from that triple double that you put him number one, right?
I already had him. I had him 1 and 2 throughout the season. And so that just moved him right back up to 1. I already told you
that's cool.
Before the season even started, I said he was the number 1 pick.
That's cool. That's cool. I just want because when we talked about Coop dropping 42 points as the youngest player ever, you weren't all that impressed. You said it's the Utah Jazz. It's a weak team. That's what you said. That's what you said.
And you asked me the same thing about this.
But then with AJ, you said you didn't say it like that. But you was like, he dropped a 30-point triple-double. That impressed me. That got him right back at number 1.
Yeah, because how many
How many
freshmen in college drop triple dubs?
Not that much, but how many rookies? How many 18-year-olds drop 40? How many 18-year-olds in the NBA drop 40 points though?
Cooper Flag didn't even drop 30 points in college.
Answer it. Not most rookies do that. No, a lot of rookies don't be dropping 30s. Not rookies. A lot of college players don't drop 30 points or get 30-point triple doubles. But again, how many 40-point games do 18-year-olds get?
Not a lot.
I got him, y'all. I got him.
No, you didn't. No,
I got him, y'all. I got him, y'all.
You did. You think you did, but you did not. Okay.
I got him, y'all.
Okay.
And I'm not saying he hates Cooper. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I am not saying that. If y'all go back and look at the video last week, y'all would have thought he did hate Cooper. Y'all would have thought he did, but he doesn't.
I gave the same energy. You asked, was he supposed to do that against them? And I said, yeah. But I was still impressed by the 30-point triple-double. You asked me the same thing about Cooper Flag. I said, yes, he was supposed to do that against the Utah Jazz, but it was impressive that he dropped 42. So how did you catch me up? How did you catch me up
right now? If I go back and look, bro.
How did you catch me up? I'm trying to figure out how the hell you catch me up.
If I go back, because you don't keep that same energy. You don't.
All right.
You don't. Okay. If I go back and look at this video of Cooper Flag, I swear to God. All right. But
all right, go back and look. And then when you're editing, crop that video and then the one that we did now about AJ and post it on social media so everybody else can see.
You know what? I don't feel like doing it. You do it.
Oh, I didn't say I said I kept the same energy. You the one that's disagreeing with me. The hell? You trying to prove your point. I already know I keep the same energy.
You stay consistent. You do stay consistent to an extent. But when he dropped that 42, you was like, huh? He's supposed to do that shit. He's supposed to do that. That's the Jazz. But then when you say 30, then you just said, who drops 30-point triple doubles in college? But when it's against Eastern Washington, it's just like, hey, that's impressive, y'all.
All I know is AJ
Eastern
is gonna be
Washington
better
is
than Cooper
2
Flag.
and 11. 2 and 11.
That's all I know.
He did that
I
against
know.
East. He dropped a 30-point triple double against 2 and 11 Eastern Washington.
Cooper Flag didn't do it last year when he went against a weak team.
Here you go. All right, that's all. Y'all see that, right? All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
AJ gonna be better than Cooper. I know that. That's why
Hey,
Cooper
that's
reclassified.
fine. I don't really.
That's
honestly,
why Cooper.
I don't
That's
really
why Cooper
care.
reclassified. He
That's
reclassified
probably
because he knew if he
true.
would have came out the same draft as AJ, he wasn't going number one. His best bet was to
That's actually
reclassify
probably
and
true
go
though.
number one. No,
Actually,
that's facts.
that's actually true though. No, it probably is facts. You know this better than me, so that actually probably is true. I actually don't know if that is the reason why he reclassified because he saw that Derek, Cam, AJ is like, ooh, I don't want to be in there with them. Let me
He
go in
would have
this
been.
draft where it's a little bit weaker. I actually don't know, so it probably is true.
He probably would have been like 4 or 5 coming out the draft.
He probably would have been on a better team if we being honest. If that's the case, because he on the Mavs and they suck.
I mean, but that's due to injuries.
They lost to the Pelicans yesterday. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. You had Cooper, who been playing decent, and 80, who had a monster game, and you lose to the Pelicans? Nah. Yeah, I can't use the injury
I mean,
excuse.
Cooper did not have a good game.
He didn't. He did
honest.
not. He did not play good yesterday. He did not play freaking good. AD was going
And if
crazy.
hold on, and if I hate Cooper Flag so much, G, I would
Oh
be out here pointing.
my!
I would be pointing out every single bad game that he had. I would be pointing out every deficiency that he's had. I don't do none of that. I let
You
the
don't
man
do
hoop.
that. You don't say bad games, but when Reggie says something, you basically be like, well, you be talking to Reggie and say, why you wouldn't say this about when he had this game? That's the only time. When it's me and you, no, you don't do that. No, you don't do that. But when it's Reggie, because Reggie trying to push an agenda against you. He is clearly trying to push an agenda. Like he wants to prove you wrong that Cooper is just like this guy. He's trying to prove you wrong.
Yeah,
He has an agenda.
He's trying his hardest.
Black Road, Lavender, y'all entertaining when y'all coming for each other here. Bro, if y'all would hear the stuff all pod, it's way worse. All pod is way worse. And the thing is, we really don't be going at it like every day, all pod either. It's like every once in 2 months, it might get crazy. Those arguments be way worse. Like he tried to tell me Paul George is gonna be the number one option on the Sixers.
Well, Paul George can't get his shit together, and he's soft.
Black Roden, yeah, you weren't here. He wasn't even on the pod when that happened. He tried to tell me Paul George. Forget that. He tried to tell me Joel Embiid was just gonna surrender first option opportunities for Paul George. That's what he tried to tell me. He tried to tell me that.
Yeah, one because Joel Embiid is injury prone like a motherfucker and can't even play 10 games without something hurting or play 2 games without something hurting. And then on top of that, I thought Paul George was gonna come back and be dominant. I thought he was gonna be OKC Paul George coming off an injury with the news change of scenery and everything. But that man's soft. He'd rather be out here podcast. That's podcast P. That ain't playoff P. That's podcast P.
This was even before Joel Embiid was super hurt. This is when he first signed with the Sixers. He tried to tell me that. He just thought Paul George would come in there and be like, I'm the guy, I'm PG-13. Like, what?
New change of scenery. I don't
want to hear that. He was the first option on the Clippers. The last time he was the first option was the 1 year at OKC and with the Pacers. That's it. But no, I do want to talk about. I've been having this in my notes for the freaking longest, so I want to go over this mock draft with you, real quick. So the Wizards,
Mm-hmm.
They would pick Darren Peterson, number one.
I like
What you
that.
thinking about that?
No, I like that. They need that. That'll be their PG of the future.
They got Trey
I
Johnson.
I
Or you
mean
think they could
Trey Johnson not.
coexist?
Yeah, I think they can coexist because Trey Johnson's not really a point. Only thing is he'd be an undersized two guard. Um, but I like Darren Penn. Darren Penn is more of a combo guard. Like he likes to score, but he's really good. He's a really good playmaker. But that's how the NBA is going now. The point guard is really a combo guard, not really a traditional point anymore. But I like him with Alex Sarr. And then depending on what they do with everybody else. But I like them two together. I think that's them two is a good pairing together.
The Pacers would draft AJ DeBonsa at number 2.
I mean,
I mean, at
he's
this
been
point, you gotta
Mathurin's
go best
replacement.
player.
Yeah, but he's been Mathurin's replacement. Then at that point, Ben's gone. If they get the number 2 pick, and they draft AJ, Ben's gone for sure, for sure. But I feel like they need a center, dog. I mean, I would go Cam, honestly. I'll go Cam if I'm them. I mean, but Cam's not really a true center though, because I think Cam is like 6'10". He's not even 7
On here,
foot.
it say 6'9". On here, it say
Oh, he's
6'9".
6'9".
That's what it says.
Oh yeah,
That's
so
what this says on here.
I wouldn't even go him then. Ugh. But yeah, like you
I
said,
mean,
best
at
player
this point,
available, AJ.
yeah, I mean, when like you picking this high, you got to, and you figure the
Yeah.
center situation later. You figure that out later.
Mm-hmm.
The Kings draft Cam Boozer, number 3 pick.
I don't like that fit because you already got Murray, and then so what position is he gonna play? Unless they move Murray to the 3, DeMar's gonna have to. And then you put. I don't even know what the Kings are doing, to be honest with you. Because if you got Chris Murray and Cam, they both can't play the same position unless you slide Murray to the 3 and put Cam at 4.
You could do that. I think by this time, DeRozan might be gone. Zach LaVine might be gone. Sabonis may be gone, but you might keep him. I don't know. You know,
I don't really like that fit though, unless Cam start taking more threes.
The Hawks draft Caleb Wilson at number 4.
They already got Jalen Johnson. They don't need him. He like another Jalen Johnson type.
I think this is
best player available. That's all.
This is best player available. This best player available. At number 5, the OKC Thunder draft Jaden Quintes, the guy from Kentucky.
Yes. Yeah, now
I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, brother.
Bro is nice. His first game back, he played really well. I think he played like 18 minutes. But he's athletic. I think he's like 7 foot. I think he's 7 foot. But
on here say 6'10", 255. This is what this is. 6'10", 255. That's what this is.
Well, he looks 7 foot out there when I watched him play. But he's long, athletic. He has really good instincts defensively. His offensive game needs a little work. But I like him. I think he one of the best bigs coming out.
I just want to do the lottery and that's it. The Brooklyn Nets at number 6 draft Kingston Flemings.
They need talent over there in general, so
they just need everything. They just need everything at this point. Because the guys they got now, I got nothing to say.
Denham might be decent. Igor,
look, bro, this ain't no preview. When we give our rookie grades, Denham grade ain't the best. I'll say that. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not the best. That's all I'm gonna say. The Charlotte Hornets draft at number 7, Koa Pate from Arizona. Is that his name? Koa Pete? Koa Pate?
Yeah, Pete.
From Arizona.
Something like that. Yeah, I know you're talking about. And you said who's drafting him?
Hornets at number 7.
How tall is he again?
On here, it say 6'8", 235. His comparison is Wendell Carter Jr.
That's a bad comparison.
That's what this says. That's what Bleacher Report got. That's what Bleacher Report got.
He's decent though. I don't think. I mean, if anything, he's not gonna be the center of the future. He's too small. But he's like a traditional big, bro. He okay,
6'8".
but
The Jazz at number 8, if I pronounce the name right, LeBaron Phillip Jr. from Alabama.
that's
He's
the
a
PG,
guard.
right? That's the PG.
Yeah, he's skinny as hell.
Yeah,
6'4", 185.
yeah, he could hoop though. He could hoop though. He could hoop. I like him. You said the Jazz draft him. They got too many guards over there
Yes,
already. You still got Isaiah Collier, and then you got Keontae, and then you
Keontae
got
be
Walter
hooping.
Clayton. You got Walter
They
Clayton.
do.
They don't need him.
They say his pro comp is Mike Conley.
Mm.
At number 9, the Milwaukee Bucks draft Mikael Brown, Louisville.
Now, I like him. Mikael, I like him. Bro, he's a nice I wouldn't say, I wouldn't say he's really a combo guard. Because he can score, don't get me wrong, but I like the way he plays with pace. He plays with a nice pace, and I think he averages about like 6 assists. So, you don't really see freshmen averaging that many assists in college.
His pro comp is Anthony Simons.
Nah, it's not Anthony. Nah, he's not Anthony. Nah.
The Dallas Mavericks at number 10 draft Darius Acuff Jr., Arkansas.
He nice too. He is nice too. Have you watched Arizona play this year?
Well, this Arkansas. I see
I
a
mean,
couple
not
games.
Arizona, Arkansas. Yeah, Arkansas. Have you seen them play this year?
Couple
Yeah,
of
he's
games.
nice.
Couple.
Yeah, bro is nice. Bro is nice. He got a nice three. He plays with nice pace as well. And he's a good combo guard as well. I like him. I like him a lot. How tall is he again?
His
Six
pro
three, six
comp.
four.
Oh, yeah, they said 6'3", 190.
Mm, mm,
His pro comp is Stephon Marbury.
nah, I don't think he's that. Nah, I don't like that comp.
And number 11, the Blazers draft Thomas Hall. I guess that's how you say his last name, from Florida.
Thomas Hall from Florida. I ain't really
White
watched
boy.
that much Florida. I ain't watched them.
They've
I
been
ain't
kind of
watched that
bad.
many Florida.
They've been
Yeah.
kind of not good this year. The rest will come up. At number 12, the Memphis Grizzlies draft. I guess this dude's overseas. His name is Kareem Lopez from the New Zealand Breakers.
No, I ain't checked him out yet. I don't know who that is.
And number 13, your Chicago Bulls draft Nate Ahmed from Tennessee.
Oh, that's the light skinned brother.
6'10". His
Yeah,
pro comp is Zachary Ricochet.
I like that comparison. He can I think he's skinny because how tall you say it was? I mean, how tall? How much you say he was?
6'10". I think it was 207. On here it says
Nah, he
207.
don't look 207. He look like he about like 190. He need to add some more weight on him, but he's one of those he's a project. So he needs time to develop because he has a three ball, he has a little bit of a handle, he has the post game, but he just needs to get bigger. He's a project for sure though.
And the last team of the lottery, the San Antonio Spurs draft Hannes Steinbeck from Washington.
Yeah, I ain't
He's a
really watched
tall
no
dude,
Washington.
6'11". Well, that's it.
I
I
don't
just
know.
wanted to get this out the way, and I definitely want to talk about that Darren Peterson stuff because it's kind of weird how he's basically like sitting out games.
And you
I
know what's
want to talk
crazy?
about real. Go ahead.
Before you go, I seen an article saying that whatchamacall that some NBA teams they're not mad if he does sit out because they felt like they've seen enough from him already, which is kind of
He's
crazy.
only played 4 games. He's only played 4 games.
Yeah, I think that's the same. No, Kyrie played. I think Kyrie played like 11
Kyrie
games.
played like 9. I thought he played like 9 or something. No, but I think it might have been 11 though. I think it might have been 11, but
Yeah,
I
think
thought it was
11.
9 because he definitely didn't play a lot of games. Definitely. I mean, hey, do you agree with that though? They said they compared him to Kobe.
Who?
I know you heard them the comparisons. Darren Peterson, they compared him to Kobe. You ain't hear those
No.
comparisons?
No.
Hey, that's what they said. They
I
compared
don't
him to
think he's
Kobe.
Kobe. I don't think he's Kobe, dog.
Hey, that's what they said, bro. That's what they said.
Oh, they say Cam Whitmore is out indefinitely with blood clots in his
Oh
right
shit.
shoulder.
Damn, man, these blood clots, bro. What's ain't it? Okay, I want to talk about SGA. He's the second player ever to drop 20 points in 100 straight games. Wilt has the record of 126.
He
So
gonna beat that.
kind of a,
He's gonna beat that.
you think I was gonna ask that? You think he could beat that?
Yes, he's gonna beat that. That
Bro, I
man,
feel
that
like
man said if he dropped 30, that's a bad game. So I know he gonna beat that.
it's kind of crazy though, because it's like you gotta stay healthy and you just gotta ball out. Like no one had stopped him from getting. I think it was one game in the playoffs he didn't drop 20, but it's playoffs, it don't count. So that doesn't really
Mhm.
matter. But for you to be basically dropping 20 points every game, basically, that's very impressive, bro. Like that is very impressive. He hooping. Freaking Shea is hooping. Where do we if he wins this, might win another MVP, maybe wins another championship, where do we put him as like a point guard? Or do you put him as a point guard, or is he like a two guard? Where do
No,
we
he's a
rank
point
him?
guard. He's a point
Where do we
guard. As
rank
of
him if
right
he
all
does this
time,
again?
all time.
Yes, where do we rank him? If he wins another ring, another champ, I mean, if they're like their records like super great, he's gonna win unanimous
Mhm.
MVP and most likely Finals MVP if they win it. I'm not gonna lie to you. At least for me, he damn near might be low key in the top 20 something.
I was gonna say it's only because it's so early in his career. I don't know, but if I had to put a number on it right now, easily top 100, easily top 50, probably. So I mean, but top 20. I don't know.
He
See,
has a
I
chance
gotta
to
see
be in
his
top
career for
20
that.
plus.
Yeah,
He
no,
might
no, for sure.
if
He
he
definitely
win.
do got a chance to be top 20. Yeah,
I'm talking about even just after this year. If he wins, because he'll have two MVPs, one unanimous, two rings,
back to back.
two finals, yes, and back to back, another 30-point year. It's kind of
And a
hard to not
ring.
put him top 20 something.
Yeah,
Two rings. You got two rings, two
yeah.
finals
That's what I'm
MVPs,
saying.
two
That's what I'm saying.
MVPs,
Back to back though. All that's back to back. So yeah,
and
I don't think
potentially
no player has ever
unanimous.
done that. No player has ever done that. Has any player ever won back to back MVPs, back to back final MVPs, and back to back championships? Jordan didn't even do that. Because I know they three
LeBron didn't
peated, but
do that.
I know they three peated, but I don't think that he won
LeBron
back to
didn't
back
do that
MVP.
year, right?
What?
Because did LeBron win the first year MVP with the Heat in what was that 2011?
They
If he
lost
won
2011
MVP in 20,
in the finals in 2011.
no, I'm saying did he win the MVP that year? That's what I'm saying. Because if he won the MVP that year, because remember he did win two MVPs in Miami. So I'm saying,
Mhm.
did he win the MVP? Because if he won the MVP that year, then no, he didn't win back to back. Because obviously he won Finals MVP twice
Yeah,
when
he
they won
won.
in
Yeah, he won
Miami.
MVP in 2011,
So he okay, so yes, so we can take him out.
and then he won in
Because
20,
I
and then
didn't
he
know if
won in
he won in
2012.
12. Okay, I didn't know if it was 2012 and 2013 then. I didn't know that. That's what, so whoo, is Jordan there?
Nah, I don't think Jordan won back to back MVP. I know he three peated, but I don't think he won back to back MVPs though. Hold on, look real quick. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Because he won back to back MVPs in 90, 91, and 90, 92. But they didn't win no chip though. Nah, I don't think Jordan did it either, Jay. Nah, Jordan didn't do it either.
So that would be an impressive feat if he does that. It's hard to kind of not put him top 20 something. It's kind of hard. It will be very hard to not put him top 20 if he does this. I give SGA his credit. And honestly, The last takeaway I got really. Did you see that the Rockets they've lost like 9 games, but 8 of them have been in a clutch time situation, which is crazy because you have Kevin Durant, one of the best like closers ever.
Wait, say it again.
It said the Rockets have lost 9 games this year. 8 of them have come in clutch time, and Houston is 1-4 in overtime games. And it's crazy
Houston
because you
won.
have Kevin Durant, one of the best closers. You have Sengun, who has been good, and it's kind of crazy how it's like that. But your clutch time, you guys have been bad. It's kind of
So
it's kind of crazy.
I think I seen I seen a video of KD's reaction when because Sengun, like I think that stretch they went back to back games. I think it was against the Kings. I forgot what team it was against, but they were saying like KD was fed up because Udoka is drawing up plays for Sengun for game winners when you got Kevin Durant. That is kind of
Yeah,
crazy though.
yeah. The Rockets need to get it together. They're still a good team, but according to this, in the clutch, you guys aren't good. And it's crazy when you got Kevin Durant.
But
And
they
then
don't really
before we
go
move
to
on,
him in the
last
clutch,
thing.
G.
Oh,
They don't really. They for the
hey,
most part, Sengun has been. They've been going to Sengun, which I do not get.
I don't get that either. Reed Shepard is Reed Shepard an all-time 3-point shooter?
What you mean?
Is he an
What you mean?
all-time
Is he
3-point shooter? All
like
time.
all time great?
No, all-time 3-point shooter ever. No order.
No,
Don't gotta put the order. Is he an all-time 3-point shooter?
no, dog. Well, let me not
I'm just
say no.
asking.
We haven't. We have not seen his
I'm just
career
asking.
fully
I'm just
pan out.
asking. I'm just asking. Somebody said that. Somebody says that Reed Shepard's already an all-time 3-point shooter. Just the way he's been shooting the ball recently. And the last thing I want to talk about before we go into our grades for rookies, the Pelicans might be cooking up something with Zion Williamson coming off the bench.
Yeah, that was my last takeaway.
They might be cooking with something. You got Jordan Poole and Zion coming off the
I know
bench,
Jordan
and you
did do
still
it. My
got
bad. Jordan did do it. My bad. He did. He definitely did. He did in 91 and 92. And they
so he
won in
won
91 and
MVPs.
92. Yeah, he won
So they
back-to-back
won.
MVPs
He
and
won Finals
championship.
MVPs and Finals MVP too, probably most likely. So
Yeah.
SGA
Yeah,
might be
Jordan
the
did do it.
second player ever. That's why I was like, did Jordan do it? I'm like, so he might be the second best player. I'm telling you, man, he might be top 20. There's a chance, but like I said, Zion Wilson coming off the bench, they might be cooking up with something, bro. They might be cooking up with something with that. And Jordan Poole coming off the bench, they won 5 games in a row doing this, so I say keep it going.
Hey, in that time, Zion is averaging 24, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, and almost 2 steals.
He been
But it's
hooping.
crazy because he's closing games, so it's like you damn near are a starter, but because I think he's only averaging about in that time like 24, maybe 25 minutes. And that's a shame that that man can't even play 30 minutes a game. That's a shame.
Zion been hooping. Pelicans 5 games in winning streak. But let's finally get on to our rookie gradings so far this season. We're basically at the new year. We've seen 2 months of rookies so far. We're gonna do the same rookies. We're gonna whatever rookie I say, Charles probably has the same ones.
I was gonna
Let's
just
start with
tell
the
you to name
obvious
off the
one.
rookies.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
Let's
we
start with
just go
Cooper
off of that.
Flag. Let's start with Cooper Flag. What's your grade for him so far, leading up to right now? What's your grade for him?
With everything that he's had to go through and everything that he has to
Mm-hmm.
handle, I give him a solid A. I think Cooper has been doing a good job out there. I think he's been playing very well. I think he's had some really good moments so far. Every rookie has bad games, but I don't feel like he's really hit the rookie wall. But I like how he's been doing. I give him an A. I think he's been playing really good.
Yeah, I get Cooper Flag an A, especially going with all the point guard situation. Now he's back to
Mm-hmm.
being this slashing
Small
type forward
forward.
that Charles always been saying he should. He's been playing good though. Even when he was the point guard, he was playing okayish, decentish. But so far, like right now, he looks really good as the rookie and basically like the best player on the Mavericks. And it's probably going to continue majority of this year. I give Cooper Flag an A. I think he's been really good so far for the Dallas Mavericks. The next name, Dylan Harper. I gave him a B minus.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say
gave him B
I give him
minus.
a B. I give him a B. He's missed some
I
time.
I gave
Go
yeah.
ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I gave him a B minus because really he missed a lot of time and the games he has played, he's been playing good. Like that is
Yeah,
one of the reasons, and he has helped them, the Spurs, to a degree, get to second in the West. He's been playing good when he plays, but the missed time has. If he didn't miss time, he'd get an A. He would get an A
yeah,
if
for
he didn't miss
sure.
time. But I gave him a B minus. I gave him B minus.
And I'm shocked that well, I'm not really well, no, I am shocked that he's playing an important role in this team because he's low key the first guy off the bench. And he's
Mm-hmm.
been a good playmaker for them. He's been scoring the ball well for them. He's been rebounding. He's been literally doing everything for them. That's why I feel like doing trade talks, Stephon Castle is expendable. Fox is expendable if they want to let him go as well. Because just how well Dylan Harper's been playing. Only knock on him so far is his three ball. I need him to start shooting the three ball a little bit better and shooting more, actually. But other than that, yeah, I give him a B too. I give him a B.
Next guy, VJ Edgecombe. I gave him a B. I gave him a B. I thought he'd been playing good. He has fallen off the earth a little bit, but overall,
He's picked it back
I
up.
think he's
He's
playing.
picked it back up.
Yes, he's
His
picked
last
it
like
back
four,
up.
5 games, he picked it back up.
Even VJ Escom was so good to start off the season. They were saying, "Yeah, it's time to get off Paul George and Embiid." That's how good he was playing, and he was hooping. He's averaging 16, 5 and 4 right now, 43 from the field, 38 from the three. I think he's been playing really good, and he has helped the Sixers. While Paul George has been out, Joel Embiid has been out to keep them atop in the Eastern Conference. He deserves some love. I gave him a B plus because of this. Like he's been really good for them. So VJ Escom gets a B plus for me.
For me, I give him a solid B. And that's because he started off hot, and then once PG and Joel Embiid came back, he kind of took a back seat. And then now towards in this part of the season, he's picked it back up because he's realized that, and I feel like Nick Nurse has told him like we need you to be aggressive. No matter if Paul George or Embiid is out there, we need you to be aggressive, and that's what he's been doing. So I give him a B. I give him a B.
The next guy, Con Knipple. I gave him an A.
Yeah,
A. Might deserve
for
A
sure.
plus.
No,
He's the
I
fastest
damn
player
near
ever to 100 threes.
on threes. Yes, I'll say he damn near got to get an A plus, G, because he's been
I
the
gave him an
healthiest player. He's been the healthiest player on the Hornets, and my man's damn near averaging 20. He's averaging 19.
A.
He's averaging
Yeah.
19, 5, and 4. Not too many rookies. Not too many rookies come in the league and do that, bro. Especially when he wasn't even considered a top 3 pick. You know what I mean? He wasn't even because they would even look at him as as like an all-star type of player or as like a franchise changing player. You know what I mean? And now he's coming up and he's low key. Like the remember a couple of weeks ago, I said the Hornets said that he's our most important player. He's changing our franchise. They're not lying
Mhm.
because since he's been there, the Hornets, even though they still butt, they look better. They look like a better team since he's been there.
People was treating him as like the sloppy seconds to
Yes,
like the Cooper to potentially the Ace, the VJ. Who was number
yes,
two
bro.
again? Who was number two? Dylan Harper. They
Dylan
was
Harper.
treating him like sloppy seconds. Like, okay, we can't get him. We can't get these guys, so we just gonna take Con Knipple. That's how
Hmm.
they treated him. And maybe being honest, he's the
He
best out of
playing
all of
better.
them. He's been playing the
He's been
better than
playing
all of
better
them.
than all of them. Yes.
Yeah, so I gave Con Knipple a like 19, 5, 4. The thing that's, I mean, he was always a good 3 point shooter. He's shooting 40% from three.
I
He's
just would say
hooping. 47.
he damn near 40, 50, 90 guy right now, G. Because he's
Damn
shooting
near.
47 from the field, he's shooting 40 from
Mm-hmm.
three, and he's shooting 90 from the free throw. As a rookie? Come on now, dog.
Yeah, Con Knipple been hooping easily the like damn near second best player on the Hornets. The healthiest, like Charles said. Definitely an A from me. Next guy, Ace Bailey. I gave him a C minus.
Yeah.
C minus.
I said, yeah, see. He's been underwhelming. He's been really underwhelming.
But remember they wasn't playing him a lot kind of
That's because
earlier in
I
the
think he was
season.
sick. He was sick, and then he had like knee tendonitis and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's like I don't know. It's like the games like that he's shown up in. I wouldn't say the big games, but like games against like KD, or I guess you could say like players he look up to, he's shown up in. But for the most part, he's been playing subpar the entire season. Like he ain't been playing bad, but he ain't been playing good either.
I think Ace Bailey been
He been
okay.
mid. He been mid.
Yeah, he been bad. He ain't been playing great because he only giving you 10, 3 and 1, 40 from the field, 35 from the three. But I feel like he ain't been getting a lot of minutes. So far, I am wrong,
He
but
only
it
averaged
could
24.
change if they trade Laurie. What minutes? Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
too low for him. I think he should probably be averaging like 30 minutes per game.
30.
At least
Yeah.
30. Because I was like, he goes to the Jazz, he can hoop, but they gotta trade Laurie for him to hoop. They ain't done that yet. So until they do
Mhm.
that, I'm wrong. He has not been hooping. He's just been okay. He's just been average, and I think he'll change. I think he'll change closer when we get to close trade deadline when he probably can't hoop. So I gave him a C minus. Next guy, Trey Johnson, C minus. C
Yeah.
minus.
Yeah, I get Trey a
He
C
ain't been
too.
great, but he ain't been like good.
Man,
Like he's
then
just been
like
there.
and I feel like there's so many it's and then on top he missed some time. And then on top of that, like it's so much talent over there. Like a lot of guys are trying to establish themselves and show, I can still play in this league. I can still be in this league. You know what I mean? So it's like when he's out there, he's looking to shot chuck. He not hooping. He just looking to shot chuck and showcase his talent instead of just actually hooping. So it's like I give him a C too.
Yeah, he been okay. I think once CJ McCollum might be gone, and then I know you saw they said they're thinking about buying out Chris Middleton, which you're
Mm-hmm.
supposed to do. That
He
frees
should
up
do
time,
that.
and then they probably do the same thing for CJ. I mean, they weren't gonna do. Man, you think Chris Middleton was leaving 33 million on the table? Hell no, I'm not doing
Not
that.
like
I'll be on the Wizards for half the year to be but I think he been okay. I think once they trade CJ McCollum, I think it'll be easier for him and he'll get up more shots. So I got him a C minus. Next guy, Jeremiah Fears. I gave him an A. Gave him an A.
mm,
Been hooping.
I
If you
gave him
give
a
him a B,
B.
I'm cool.
Yeah, I
That's
gave him a
cool.
B
I'm cool with
because he's been consistent for the most part of the year, but his shooting numbers, he hasn't really been shooting the ball that well.
it.
Um,
Yeah. 44
and
from the field, 35 from three.
yeah, and then he's a rookie, so he's making rookie mistakes, and he's averaging 2 turnovers, but he's only averaging 3 assists. So it's like you're turning the
Yeah.
ball over too. So it's like you've been playing good and consistent, but you still you got a lot to work on.
That's cool. I'm cool with a B. I gave him an A. He been playing decent. He been playing good enough. So I gave Jeremiah Fears an A. And he's only gonna get better, but for now, I'm cool with B or A. Next guy, Igor Denham, D minus. Easily D minus. He been garbage. I don't care what nobody tell me. He been trash.
He
On the
only played
Nets team, when
23
they ain't
minutes.
got nobody, D minus. What
He
you
only
give him?
played 3 minutes. I gave him a C
What you give
minus.
him?
I gave him a C minus.
That's
And only
basically a
reason why
D, damn it. It's damn
on-
near a D.
only reason why I gave him a C minus because it's like one, you are out there with Michael shot chucking Jr. So it's like you can't really get no shots up for real. And then he's only playing 23 minutes, but I can't ignore the fact that you shooting 38% from the field. But he is shooting the league average 35% from the three. So it's like he's taking about 5.6 or about six threes, and he hitting about two. So and then he's shooting 84 from the free throw line. So I'm like, the signs are there. You know what I mean? He's averaging 3 rebounds, 3 assists. So he's showing, and he's only averaging 1 turnover for real. So I'm like, it's there. It's just he ain't really got a chance to do nothing for real.
9, 3, and 3 though. You a lottery. 9, 3, and 3 on the Nets. If this would say if you was on the Mavericks or something, okay, I get it. They got a lot of good players. You're on the Nets, bro. You like you said, you dealing with Michael Porter, Shot Tucker Jr. That's it. Cam Thomas ain't there. He hurt. So it's not like it's somebody else shot chucking with him. 9, 3, and 3. You better
Yeah,
than
I
this.
mean,
I gave you a
you
D
got
minus.
Claxton too. Claxton out there, I ain't gonna say he ball hogging,
He
but he got the
shot
ball in his hands
chucking.
a lot too. But he got the ball in his hands a
Shit, he
lot.
passing the ball though. He passing the
Yeah,
ball though.
yeah, to Michael Porter.
Who else he gonna pass it to? Nobody else can pass all that thing. Everybody else suck. Hey, real quick, is this net rookie class like super trash? because
Yeah.
nobody been playing good for them.
Yes.
Yeah,
Their rookie class been trash for like the last couple of years. Besides, did they draft Claxton? Did they even draft Claxton?
I think so. They probably do.
That's
I'm
probably
gonna
their
stick by
best
this.
draft pick.
I'm gonna stick by this. I said this to you when they went. I think it was the day after they did when we did the draft day. I don't believe they wanted all those guys. They wanted to
No.
trade those picks. Nobody wanted going, so they had to draft. They didn't want all
Mhm.
them dudes. Let's
Danny
move
Wolf
on,
looks
bro.
good. Danny Wolf looks good for them. I like him. He look good for them.
Yeah, I ain't put him on here though. I'll say that he's not on here.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't
I
blame
don't
him.
think he. No offense to you,
I
Danny
don't
Wood, but you
blame him.
weren't
Yeah.
worth putting on the list. You weren't worth.
He ain't done enough yet. Yeah.
Yeah. The next guy, Colin Murray Boyles. I wouldn't be upset if somebody put NA, but I put C minus only because when he has played, when they have had injuries to Jakob, he has played okayish. He's played okayish for his role. That's why I gave
Yeah.
him a C minus. But if you put NA, I'm not upset.
Yeah. Like it was hard trying to grade him because one, he only played 17 minutes. And so but it's like you said, when he does play, he plays okay. And surprisingly, he's shooting 44% from three. I mean, but he only takes 1 3 though. So it's like, take that with a grain of salt. But like you said, he plays okay. I can see that his defense has translated from college to the NBA. So I do like that about him. But if I had to give him a grade, I would give him a C minus. I can't really give him a C because he doesn't really play like that. But from what he's shown me, he has shown me flashes. So I gave him a C minus.
The next guy, Kamala Malawash, NA, has played. Can't
Yeah.
give him a grade. Put NA.
Yeah.
So the next guy, Cedric Coward. I gave him an A. I gave
Yeah.
Cedric Coward A.
Cedric gets a. He's been a bright spot. He's been him and was it Jalen Wells? It's Jalen Wells, right?
Jalen Wells. Hey,
Yeah,
Cam
they've been a
Spencer
bright
too.
spot. Yeah, Cam Smith, they've been the bright spots from the Grizzlies.
Who?
And that what's crazy is I didn't think Cedric was gonna because he got injured. He played like I think one game last year in college, and then he got hurt and sat out the rest of the year. So I didn't know how he was gonna perform once he came in the league, but he's been performing very well. He's done everything from the Grizzlies as far as rebounding, assists, defense,
Yeah.
scoring. That was a
Good
good pickup for
rebounder.
him. That was a
He's
really
been a
good
really
pickup for
good
him.
rebounder for them. He
Mhm.
averaging damn near as much as Jaren Jackson. I mean, he's averaging 13 and 6 and 3.
That's
That's what he's
sad. That's
averaging.
sad.
That's
That's
what he's
sad.
averaging. I don't
And
even know
he's
what
only
Jaren Jackson
and
is
he's
averaging.
6'5". He's 6'5", dog. That's sad.
What
And
Jaren Jackson?
Jared
What,
Jackson
6'10", 6'11"?
6'10", 6'11".
Hey,
That's
man. Tell
sad.
me that. If you want to go get the rebound, go get the rebound. You want it, man. Next guy, Derek Queen. A. Easily A.
Easily
A.
A. Easily A. That was a
Easily
great
A.
pickup. That was a great pickup for the Pelicans. I wish he would have went higher though. But I think he's still of the draft, to be honest.
Yeah, I gave him A. 13, 7 and 4, 51% from the field. He ain't shooting the three from three good, but it's whatever. But he has been a bright spot for the Pelicans. Zion been hurt. Everybody on that team been injured. He's been like the only bright spot. Him and Fears. Pelicans, you gave Jeremiah Fears a B. It don't matter. They both got A's and B's. They killing it right now on their draft picks.
Now,
They killing it right now.
yeah, because when they came in, I'm like, these are two really good draft picks for them. The only thing is, I don't think Derek Queen. I think Derek Queen's a 4 in the league. I don't think he's a 5. I think he's a 4. I already think he's a 4.
Well,
I think he need to pull a shot out there next to him.
Right now he got the 5 because they ain't played Missy, Kevon Looney.
Yeah.
Those centers, they ain't even playing them. They're not even playing them. But yes, Derek Queen gets an A from me. The next guy, Carter Bryant, NA. He doesn't play. NA.
Yeah, he don't play. Mm.
I think he should get some type of minutes, but I understand.
Yeah,
There's too many bodies over there.
Once Jeremy Shohan gone, God, they've been talking about
They
trading
don't play
Jeremy
him
Shohan.
either. They don't even play him no more now. He's losing minutes too. He didn't play last game. He don't even play.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
That's because Dylan Harper is playing amazing for them.
Yang Hassan. I put NA, but if you want to give it back, because when he out there, he be kind of looking trash. He
I
kind of
mean,
looking. I
that
give him
boy
NA.
speed up. I ain't really grade him because he don't really play, so I ain't grade him.
The next guy, I don't know about him. Nick Clifford. I put NA/C.
Uh,
NA/C.
um, he's like Murray Bulls. He doesn't really play like that because he only plays about, what do you say, about 17 minutes. He's when he's out there, it reminds me how he played at
Colorado State.
Colorado State. He does a little bit of everything. Only thing is, his scoring hasn't translated like it did in college, but I'll give him a solid C for when he
Mhm.
does play, because when
Yeah,
he's out
yeah.
there, he's literally doing everything he did at Colorado State. So his skill set definitely translated.
I got two more names. Ryan Kalkbrenner. I gave him a C minus. The only reason I gave him a C is because I feel like he should be playing better than 8-6 in like a block and 2 blocks. He should be playing better than that. I feel like you
Bro,
should damn near be like a double.
yes, bro. I got him on my fantasy team. So me personally, like, you gotta give him a C, because when he's damn near he's almost averaging double because he's almost getting 10 and 10 every game. It's just that, like, I want more from him.
Yeah,
he's doing barely enough to start, because even I think Diabate is low key closing games, and I think they
yeah.
average about the same amount of minutes, and I feel like he should be playing better than Diabate. But yeah, so I gave him a C.
Like he's been decent. I think he's been better than what probably people thought, but I think he should be better. Like he should be at least. And we're being honest, bro. I think he should damn near probably be like at least 13-8. If anything,
I'll say 13
13
and
and 8.
10. 13. He can
I'm being 8 to
rebound.
be nice. I'm just saying 8 to be nice. I think he should average a double.
Yeah, but he don't take enough. I don't know why he's not as aggressive. I don't know if that's because of the Hornet system or what. But, like, bro, he should be way more aggressive than what he is.
And the last name I got, Maxime Reyna on the Kings. I gave him a
The
C.
Kings, the center for
He
the
been
Kings.
decent. He been
I
decent
give him a
though when
C
he
plus.
played.
I give him a C
I
plus,
heard
dog.
that. I gave him a
I
C.
give him
He
a C
been
plus.
hooping.
I like him. I like him better than
Like
Ryan.
he came
To
out
be honest with you,
of Stanford, I think. Stanford, right? He came out of
I think so.
Stanford.
Yeah, I like him better than
Celtics
Ryan.
should have
He's
drafted
more
him.
aggressive.
Celtics should have
He's
drafted him.
faster. He plays with more intensity. I like him.
No,
I like, he's a
what
pickup.
was we remember? We remember we was like the Magic should get him. The Magic should have
Mm,
got him. Remember we was I think it was that
yeah,
Magic should because
he
you
he
don't
would have
like
been perfect
Wendell,
for the
so we was
Magic.
the Magic should have been the Magic should have got him. They needed
Yeah, he
like
would have been
another
perfect.
center.
Yeah,
Like,
he would have been perfect. He would
Maxie
have
been
been. I
hoop.
think he could have
Maxie
took his
been
job.
hooping.
I think he could have took his
Damn,
job. I think he could have took Wendell's job.
damn. Taking Angel Reese's boyfriend job is crazy.
But he got Angel Reese, so he ain't
Now
got to
that
work no more. She could be the breadwinner.
is she really the breadwinner?
She could be.
She ain't the
You know she
breadwinner.
did you know she modeled for Victoria's Secrets?
Yeah. And then people don't like it because she do that, and then like they be saying like, "Oh, don't hoop." I'm like, nobody can have a life,
Bro, she don't
and
get
she's
no
doing other
bread from
stuff.
hooping for real, for real. She get more bread from
No, for real.
doing her outside stuff than she do from actually playing basketball.
Facts, facts.
So
Actually, though,
why would I?
that
That makes no sense.
because she was Reebok, right?
Yeah,
That Reebok
her
money.
shoe. I seen her shoe. Her
Her shoe
shoe
not
decent.
bad. Her
Yeah,
shoe not bad.
I went and bought Asia shoe. I got Asia shoe.
Hey,
Asia shoe,
Asian shoe
nice
was
dog.
decent.
No,
Asian shoe
bro, those
decent.
are her shoes are cold, and
Her
they
shoe
about
decent.
120. They about 120, and I pay that 120 for them because she defensive player of the year, she MVP, and she just won a chip. I pay that 120 for
Three
them, and they
time.
cold,
Yeah.
and
How
they
she get a
cold.
shoe before Bam? Bam be hooping in the shoes.
I would,
Yeah.
I
That's
would.
free. That's free shoes right there. That's free shoes right there. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. When I sent you that thing about the hype teams that was disappointing, I was like, didn't we basically just talk about that last like a week or two ago? And we was like,
I
didn't we
think
talk
so.
about
Yeah.
that? And I
Yeah,
was
most
like,
disappointing teams. Yeah,
yeah, because I was like, yeah, what's the most disappointing teams? It's basically the same
the
thing.
same
So I
teams.
felt
Yeah, it's the
like,
same
yeah,
teams.
it's gonna be the same teams. We gonna talk. So I'm like, yeah, that was what Trill was on here. I'm like, it's gonna be the same teams again. So it's like, I
Yeah.
think we shouldn't do that. We should go to our pickups and leave.
All right, I'll say if any only other team I added in there. I don't think I added them in that last time, but was the Hawks. The Hawks was the only other team I feel like that was most hype and disappointing. But for the most part, like you said, it's all the same
Yeah,
team.
it's gonna be the same teams. We're gonna talk about the Cavs. We're gonna talk about the Clippers. We're gonna talk about the Mavericks. We
The
probably and
Warriors.
that's it. Yeah, Warriors. It's good. It's the same teams, bro. We
Mm,
talked about them already.
mhm.
So let's do these pickles, bro. And let's go. Cause honestly though, the football was the longest, so that's why we here. But let's move on. Okay. NBA Fridays games. 76ers and the Bulls.
76ers.
Give me the Philadelphia 76ers. Heat and the Hawks.
Give me the Heat.
Give me the Atlanta Hawks. Hornets and the Magic.
Give me the Magic.
Give me the Orlando Magic. Raptors and the Wizards.
Raptors.
Give me the Toronto Raptors. Celtics and the Pacers.
Celtics.
Give me the Boston Celtics. Bucks and the Grizzlies.
Bucks.
Give me the Memphis Grizzlies. Suns and the Pelicans.
Pelicans.
Give me the Phoenix Suns. Pistons and the Jazz.
Pistons.
Give me the Detroit Pistons. Clippers and the Blazers.
I'm gonna go Clippers.
It's hard. Give me the Portland Trail Blazers. NBA Saturdays games. Bucks and the Bulls.
Bucks and the Bulls. Give me the Bucks.
Give me the Chicago Bulls. Mavericks and the Kings.
Give me the Mavs.
Give me the Dallas Mavericks. Nuggets and the Magic.
Hey, hold on. Did we do the Christmas games?
I mean, we didn't talk. If we how do I what do
I
I
mean, these
what
are
am I trying to say?
pick'ems. We didn't do today's games either, did we?
No, we did Pickems. We did do Pickems. We did it last time.
Today?
I went all the way up to
Oh, yeah,
Thursday.
you're right.
I did
Yeah, you're
all
right. Okay, my bad. My fault.
yeah, I went all the way up to Thursday.
My
No,
bad.
it's cool though. I'll start. Nuggets and the Magic.
Give me the Nuggets.
Give me the Denver Nuggets. Suns and the Pelicans.
Pels.
Give me the Phoenix Suns. Knicks and the Hawks.
Give me the Knicks.
Give me the New York Knicks. Pacers and the Heat.
Give me the Heat.
Give me the Miami Heat. Cavs and the Rockets.
Rockets.
Give me the Houston Rockets. Nets and the Timberwolves.
T-Wolves.
Give me the Minnesota Timberwolves. Jazz and the Spurs.
Spurs.
Give me the San Antonio Spurs. NBA Sundays games. Warriors and the Raptors.
Warriors. Oh, that's gonna be a good game. Give me the Warriors.
Give me the Toronto Raptors. 76ers and the Thunder.
Thunder.
Give me the OKC Thunder. Grizzlies and the Wizards.
Give me the Wizards.
Give me the Memphis Grizzlies. Celtics and the Blazers.
Give me the Celtics.
Give me the Boston Celtics. Pistons and the Clippers.
Pistons.
Give me the Detroit Pistons. Kings and the Lakers.
Lakers.
Give me the LA Lakers. NBA Mondays games. Timberwolves and the Bulls.
T-Wolves.
Give me the Minnesota Timberwolves. Bucks and the Hornets.
Give me the Hornets.
Give me the Charlotte Hornets. Suns and the Wizards.
Suns.
Give me the Phoenix Suns. Warriors and the Nets.
Warriors.
Give me the Golden State Warriors. Nuggets and the Heat.
Nuggets.
Give me the Denver Nuggets. Magic and the Raptors.
That's gonna be a good game.
That's gonna
Mm.
be good.
Give me the Raptors.
Give me the Orlando Magic, Pacers, and the Rockets.
Rockets.
Give me the Houston Rockets, Knicks, and the Pelicans.
Knicks.
Give me the New York Knicks, Hawks, and the Thunder.
Thunder.
Give me the OKC Thunder, Cavs, and the Spurs.
Oh, that's gonna be a good game. So give me the Spurs.
Give me the San Antonio Spurs, Mavs, and the Blazers.
Mavs.
Give me the Dallas Mavericks, NBA Tuesdays game, 76ers, and the Grizzlies.
Sixers.
Give me the Philadelphia 76ers, Celtics, and the Jazz.
Celtics.
Give me the Boston Celtics, Pistons, and the Lakers.
Pistons.
Give me the LA Lakers, Kings, and the Clippers.
Doodle bowl.
Toilet bowl. Toilet bowl.
Give me the Clippers.
Give me the LA Clippers, NBA Wednesdays games, Pelicans, and the Bulls.
Pelicans.
Give me the Chicago Bulls, Warriors, and the Hornets.
Give me the Warriors.
Give me the Golden State Warriors, Timberwolves, and the Hawks.
T-Wolves.
Give me the Minnesota Timberwolves, Magic, and the Pacers.
Magic.
Give me the Orlando Magic, Suns, and the Cavs.
Cavs.
Give me the Phoenix Suns, Knicks, and the Spurs, rematch of the in-season tournament.
Spurs.
Give me the San Antonio Spurs, Nuggets, and the Raptors.
Nuggets.
Give me the Denver Nuggets, Wizards, and the Bucks.
Wizards.
Give me the Washington Wizards, Trailblazers, and the Thunder.
Thunder.
Give me the OKC Thunder, and finally, New Year's Day games, NBA Thursdays games, Rockets and the Nets.
Rockets.
Give me the Houston Rockets, Heat, and the Pistons.
Pistons.
Give me the Detroit Pistons, 76ers, and the Mavericks.
Sixers.
Give me the Philadelphia 76ers, Celtics, and the Kings.
Celtics.
Give me the Boston Celtics, and finally, Jazz and the Clippers.
Jazz.
Give me the Utah Jazz. Real quick before I end it. You saw that Jimmy Butler's telling people don't vote him to the All-Star game because he want to go on vacation. That man is hilarious.
He petty.
I think it's true. I think he don't care if he an All-Star. He want to go on vacation. I don't blame him. They don't do nothing. That's all I wanted to say. He don't want to go to the All-Star game. He want people. He said, make me a GoFundMe and take me to Barbados. That's what he said.
Make you a GoFundMe, dog.
That's what he said.
You made over he probably made over what, 200 million in his career? No, dog.
Most definitely. But that's it for the Full Court Entertainment Podcast. Make sure you guys follow us on all social media outlets at Full Court Entertainment Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Facebook, and on Twitch. If you want to hear me and Charles yap on the audio version, we are also on Spotify and Apple Music. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Thank you to Black Rodent. Thank you to Simone. Thank you to everybody that did join up. It was a good episode as per usual. No, get a little arguments, but it's all love. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We will see you guys next time. See you guys later.